Eric the Midget is on the phone. This is the greatest. You know, Eric is under this delusion that I have nothing but time when he calls in.
He's a big star.
Yeah, and he's been calling the back office over and over again saying, that's it, he's not calling in anymore.
Didn't he write us a couple of weeks ago and said that was it, he's really done?
Yeah, I tried to explain to Eric that it's not that... Listen, I like Eric, and I like to take his call when I can. And I understand his frustration. Sometimes he's on the phone for 4 hours trying to get on.
But nobody keeps him on.
Right, he should just hang up if he has something to do.
But he doesn't have anything to do.
Right.
Poor thing.
Eric, hi.
Yes.
Did you hear what Robin and I were just saying? That you don't have to hang on the phone when you call. And you could try, and if you don't get on in 10 minutes, to hang up. It's so simple.
It would ease your frustration.
Of course.
I would do that if I didn't have anything to say.
No, but we are taking your call.
Right. In other words, take the attitude that, like, let's say you have something to say. And you say, hey, I want to call into the Stern Show. And let's say we don't pick up after 10 minutes. You say, you know, okay, I gave it a shot. Didn't work.
Maybe I'll try later.
Right. What about that attitude? So simple, right?
That's reasonable.
What do you think?
Right. Yeah, I guess, but I'm not under any delusion. I'm not in delusion. No person.
No, you are.
No, I'm not.
Do you ever listen to your own voicemail? It's insane. Here, wait, listen to this. Is Eric. Eric, listen like it's not you, okay? If you can. What was that noise? Did you just expire?
No.
Eric, listen to your own voicemail to me, and then comment, but pretend it's not you. Listen.
Hey, Gary. I was leaving this message in hopes that maybe, unlike all the previous messages I left on Will's voicemail, and also all my polls of the last month or so, that this message would not get ignored. And that I would receive a call in the morning during Wednesday's show. You know, I've been trying to be a part of the show for the last month. I have come back. Remember, back at the end of July, Johnny reluctantly got me to come back. I had no intentions of coming back. I would still not have made one call.
Why does everything in your life have to be either or? You can
You know
come
what's
back.
funny to me?
Yeah.
He reluctantly came back, and we won't even let him back.
Right. now he's screaming, why do you guys want me back? And then
I came back, and now you won't even pick up.
Eric, listen to me. I hate to tell you this. You're a caller to a show. So if you don't get through, don't get angry. Just hang up and go on with your day. This is crazy.
Try tomorrow.
Or don't.
If you really want to talk.
First of all, are you back on the show or not?
Yes, but not on a regular basis like I used to be.
Right, because a lot of times I get too busy.
And Eric, we're only doing...
No, not
What?
only that. I'm not actually calling in on an everyday basis just like I used to.
Right, which is fine. Whenever
But, you know, we're doing fewer shows.
That's right.
And they're pretty jam-packed, these shows.
There's very little time for nonsense.
Maybe it wouldn't be jam-packed if you worked 4 days a week.
That's right, but I don't want to.
There's a thought.
By the way, all of December we will be on 4 days a week.
Maybe you'll get on.
Yeah, we might need you. All right, Eric, listen. I tell you what, I'm not going to keep you on too long, but a couple of weeks ago I did want to speak to you.
Oh, yeah, you had something.
Well, now I got something new for him because
Really?
he blew it on this one. They were looking for a guy to manage the bunny ranch.
What?
Yeah, like to be the ambassador. So I had said to them, hey, what about Eric? He loves the bunny ranch. He'd have to relocate. I mean, I think he'd actually have to live there.
Oh, my God.
But he'd get laid every fucking day. It was
Eric, you didn't get in touch with us?
Yeah, so I tried. Then it was at the point where he wasn't talking to us. So I said to Gary, no, tell him to call in. I got the perfect job. He didn't call in.
Wow.
And that's it.
Well, Gary never told me that.
Yeah, because Gary said Eric doesn't want to come on the air anymore. You see, so don't put that out there. Just kind of be a guy. When you can call in and you get through, and if you don't get all pissy.
Look at what you missed out on.
Acting like an angry woman. All right, forget that job. I got another one for you. You ready for this?
Okay.
All right, listen to this one. I get a call the other day. Someone says, is Eric really an actor? I said, yeah, he wants to act. So you know the girl who played my wife in the movie?
Yes.
Mary McCormick.
Right.
She's got her own show.
He knows that.
Yeah, I asked to be on it a couple months back.
All right, so guess what your hero, Howard, and please call me Hero.
You want a name change.
Yeah, I'm Howard the Hero. So listen to this, Eric. They wrote you a part.
Wow.
Just like this. We've been in touch with the guy. That's what we've been working on.
4 lines.
Yeah, you got 4
Wow.
lines.
Should I tell him what he'd be playing?
Yeah, and by the way, tell him the guy who arranged all this and all that, too.
It's the guy who's a showrunner for the show In Plain Sight. It's a guy
You
named
know what his showrunner is?
I've heard of that position.
The position is he's the whole deal on the show.
He's like the producer, right?
He's everything.
He writes, he produces.
The producer blows him, okay?
Ooh.
Showrunner. You need a good showrunner.
He's the man in charge.
He's the man in charge. That's right. Go ahead.
It's a 4-line part where Eric will be playing the landlord of a building where a hoarder lives, and Eric complains to the hoarder about the mess.
Can you do that, Eric?
Can Eric complain?
Listen, you couldn't write a better part for this kid.
Is it a part you'll take?
Yes.
And then your head explodes.
It doesn't explode.
That sounds good to me.
How cool.
See?
And you call up yelling and screaming at people.
Then you're yelling and you're all worked up. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, I'm working for you. The only reason you're getting this chance is because I know Mary and I know the guys, and they're willing to put you on.
Right. You also know a lot of people that are involved in TV shows.
How about thank you before you start begging again?
Haven't heard one thank you.
Yeah, he's already about to tell you what you didn't do for him.
You haven't done enough.
Oh, my God.
Eric, I don't do this for anybody.
Excuse me for bypassing that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Was that a thank you?
No, he hasn't done it yet.
He said, forgive me for my
No,
past.
so he
still never thanked you.
Excuse me, but he hasn't thanked you.
But I do forgive you for bypassing the thank you.
Now,
Thank you for that.
All right. You're welcome, Eric.
Beat it out of him.
Yeah. Now, when is Eric required to go to work? I mean, I know they got to deal with him.
Well, the guy said, he wanted to know what to do next.
I see. So, Eric, what is the best way? Is Johnny still your manager?
is there a contact person?
Well, I believe I will give him a second, I don't know, it's maybe more than second chance to deal with this. And, this will smooth things over between Johnny and I if he gets this done.
All right. So, Johnny and you have not been speaking?
Really?
Not really.
And so you will call Johnny and say, Johnny, will you handle this particular job for me?
Yeah, hopefully he's awake now listening to this.
I see.
Of course, who knows? He's probably out on Ambien at the moment.
All right. So, Eric, now,
Eric has management
how would
problems.
you like us to proceed?
Well, if you could have Will email contact information to Johnny, and then Johnny could talk to this person.
I'll tell you what. How about we email you the contact information and you get in touch with this guy, or Johnny get in touch with him?
I'll send it to you right now.
Yeah, because we don't even know if Johnny will take your calls.
Right.
We have no idea about this.
Yeah, Johnny might have had it with you.
Right.
You are a bit of a pain in the ass.
I don't feel that way.
Well, you haven't been on the dealing end with you.
And by the way, this isn't carved in stone in any way, because I said to the guy, I think they shoot in Arizona.
Right.
And I said to the guy, listen,
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Right.
I said, you have to understand, with Eric, it's not easy to get him from A to B. It's this whole
Right,
thing.
there's always logistical problems.
He said, we'll do our very best.
Wow.
So there is stuff to be worked out here.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. There's plenty of opportunity for this to go wrong.
You got to rent a van. You got to
Yeah.
hire a driver.
Yeah, because,
What about-
or will he fly?
You got to pay his credit card bills.
What about the oxygen tank?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Should we get an ambulance?
Yeah. What is the name of the show? I forget.
In plain sight.
In Plain Sight.
So, Eric, I'll send this to you right now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You'll be co-starring with Mary McCormick, a very attractive woman.
It didn't sound like she was
Right.
necessarily in the scene.
Probably not. She might want to work with Eric.
Never know.
No.
Maybe if Eric's good in rehearsals, they expand his part. You never know.
Eric needs a scene where he fucks someone. Like has a love scene.
Well,
That's what
now,
I'm- that's
I
what I'm
think that
working on.
takes more than 4 lines.
I'm working on that next. This is a warm-up. If he does well with this, I'm going to hit the guy up and say, hey,
You're
listen.
going to have him in a love movie, a romance?
Like where he makes out with Mary McCormick or something. What do you mean, oh? It's
Mary
acting.
has a new love interest?
Hey, listen, Mary had to make out with me. It can't be much worse being with Eric. Look at my face. I think Eric's better looking.
Now, you know how Johnny kept saying I turned down that cartoon
Yeah.
a voiceover? There is one cartoon that I wouldn't turn down doing a voice on, and I know he's a fan of your show, Beavis and Butthead, the creator, the fan of your show, Mike Judge.
Yeah, actually, Eric would work on Beavis and Butthead.
I was going to say, he sounds too much like one of the characters anyway.
Have you been watching the new season?
I have.
Yeah. Last night I was watching.
I have.
Yeah, I was watching Beavis and Butthead. Cornholio came back.
Love Cornholio.
And he's, Buttholio. And it turns out they think that he goes to a cult, and they think that he is the cult leader. And they're about to score with these chicks, and they don't realize it. And they leave. All right, Eric. Well, there's the good news, and let's wish you luck with this new acting job, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Eric the actor. Hey, Eric, what do you think? What do you think about this talk that they're possibly going to tap me to be the judge on America's Got Talent?
Do you watch that show?
Yeah, and you obviously haven't listened to your voicemails.
What did you say? Did you say something rude?
I don't think you're right for it.
Thank you, and I hope you enjoy In Plain Sight.
Yeah. Enjoy the job I just got you. Eric is such a prick.
The best.
What did you say in the voicemail, if you can say it quickly?
Just that I think they would lose a lot of advertisers and stuff like that.
Why?
Well, because the fact that companies like McDonald's and Ford and,
Yeah, but
companies
I'm not doing
adver-
that. I mean, I'm just
Right.
judging talent. I mean, they put Steven Tyler on there. The guy was a fucking drug addict. They put him on American Idol.
No problem.
No problem. I mean,
Not
he
one-
fucked 20 billion girls. It's chronicled in his book.
Well,
But he went on there, and he doesn't go on there and do weird shit.
Not one sponsor blinked.
I could go on and judge talent.
even, you read yesterday from what I saw on the internet, you read yesterday an article about, a family TV council not wanting you to be a part.
Yeah, but fuck them. Hey, would I have your support if I do it?
Yes.
Well, yeah, because Eric's only saying they might lose sponsors. He's not saying you wouldn't be a good judge.
Yeah, I mean, Eric's really against me.
I know. He
No
always
matter what
looks
I
at he can find the cloud in every silver lining.
Until he started insulting the producer, Charlie Sheen was on 2.5 Men, and look at him. He was actually accused of hitting his wife.
Hitting her, trying to choke her to death.
Right, and throwing her down the steps or
On
something.
Christmas Day.
Right, on Christmas. And you're telling me that
Sponsors would have a problem with you.
with me, I'm a saint compared to Charlie Sheen.
Look at how people were reacting to one of your guests yesterday when he was part of Dancing with the Stars.
What did he just say?
He's talking about Chaz in some way, but I don't know what his point is.
Well, people were trying to boycott Dancing with the Stars because of him, and it sounds like that will be the same way.
Yeah, but meanwhile, they
They
saw him
put
on
him
there,
on anyway.
and it was no big deal. Nobody cared. Just
You
seems
think that
it just
people should
seems-
not do things because people might object?
That's what he thinks. Eric does.
Well, people could object to you, Eric.
You know, Eric, All in the Family wouldn't have gotten on the air if the network was cowardly.
No, that's true.
But there also was a time in life when handicapped people were supposed to be hidden.
That's still going on, you know. How many handicapped
Right.
people do you see on TV?
I don't see that.
How about
many.
zero? When's the last time one of
Well,
the hosts...
JR is standing in for all of them.
Well, JR, he's unusual.
There is the character on Glee, but of course it's played by an able-bodied actor.
Exactly. Well, dude, I just got you on another TV show. In Plain Sight, starring Mary McCormick.
Thank you.
And you could be a little more supportive.
You could even be a little more enthusiastic.
Right. You could be a little bit more supportive of when I have some good news. Seeing as how I'm the only one who seems to care if you get on television or not.
Well, my enthusiasm probably would be higher, but I was just woken up.
Oh, all right. Well, that's legitimate.
Oh, really?
He just woke up. He becomes alive.
You told me, Howard,
He comes alive at about 2 o'clock.
You finally got me something I've wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could wake up and be enthusiastic, sound excited, and thank you profusely.
And at the very least, you don't have to leave mean voicemails saying that there's no way I should be on America's Got Talent. And while you're at it, send him some Cheetah Power Surge. He needs energy.
Obviously.
Oh, no, I can't take energy stuff.
It's all natural.
No caffeine.
No caffeine.
Oh, because of my valve problem, I've been told to stay away from that.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Oh, that's
We don't want to increase your heart rate at all?
we don't want him having more energy. What time of day is good for me to call you so I can hear you supportive and enthusiastic? Because I'll call during...
Just before you go to bed?
Yeah. I mean, what is the time that you come to life?
I did try calling in tomorrow during the Celebrity Super Fan Roundtable. I'll have enthusiasm then.
By the way, tomorrow night...
he wants to talk to all the stars.
Tomorrow night, there's a big celebrity superfan roundtable. Eric just reminded me.
Who's on the panel
It's
this
a very
time?
good panel. These are all super fans of the show, discussing the channels. Gary, give us the stellar lineup. I know one of the people's Howie Mandel, one of the judges on America's Got
Really?
Talent. That's true.
Well, that'll be a big topic of discussion then.
I believe so.
See what Howie knows. I hope they put,
Yeah, maybe Howie can tell me what's going on.
do some waterboarding.
Did you know that he was a guest last night on one of your non-favorite shows,
What show?
The Tonight Show?
I was on the Tonight Show.
Howie Mandel.
Oh, Howie was. No, I didn't know Howie was. And by the way, Howie Mandel.
But did they talk about Howard?
No.
No, actually, they talked about Mobbed, his show he got next week on Fox.
Oh.
Oh, Jay's not bringing
Jay
up my
didn't
name.
realize there was some big news that could be discussed.
America's Got Talent. I don't think actually was even brought up in their conversation.
Yes, nothing to talk about there.
If you got on America's Got Talent,
Go
which
ahead.
is an NBC show,
Right.
would you do the Tonight Show if they asked you to?
No.
Because they're part of the same
I would
thing.
absolutely not. Jay.
Not
In fact, I
even
would
a-
demand that Jay step down as the host of the Tonight Show.
Oh, now you're going to run the network.
Yeah, I'm very close to running the entire network now.
not even
One of my
a-
demands in my new America's Got Talent
Is
contract
that you now run the network?
that the Tonight Show has to end
Oh,
with
it's
Jay
just
Leno.
gone.
That's right.
Can I
Who
make
will be there at 11:30?
Big blank space. Anyway, so what do we do? How do we
Celebrity
wrap this up?
Superfan Roundtable
Yes,
tomorrow
yes.
night?
Who's on it?
David Arquette.
Excellent.
So first, always hosted by Jeff Probst and Natalie Maines.
They're back. Okay.
We always
They're
start
the
with
best.
them.
They're the best hosts.
So you got David Arquette.
Right.
You got Howie Mandel.
Right.
Mike Judge, who's a daily listener.
Eric loves Mike Judge.
Somebody you've never met, but a huge fan, Tony Hawk.
Oh, wow. He's a
a
skateboarding guy.
Big listener.
Okay.
Mark Tinker, the producer-director, is going to be there. Of
All
course,
right,
his father's
let's
Grant.
not say anything about Grant.
No, let's say...
I'll say plenty of
We're
things.
going to ask him, what's it like when you love a show and the host trashes your dad?
Right.
And then Paul Feig, who's the director of the movie Bridesmaids, who's also a daily listener.
What a great movie.
And I got to tell you, even some of the people that wanted to come that couldn't make it, I spoke to John Goodman.
Yes.
He lives in New Orleans, but he's a daily listener.
Wow.
And John Tesh, he's in the studio right now, or he
John
would have come as well.
Tesh?
What
John
studio
listens
is he in?
He's making a record.
Get out of here.
You know John makes music. That's
He
his
still does?
His living has become music.
Howard, he called me about 6 months ago. I got a message that John Tesh called. So, of course, in my mind, I go, I got to call the guy back. I wonder what he wants. He probably wants to
I
get on the
thought he
show.
hated us.
No. And he said, I just got satellite. He goes, I missed like the first 4 years I got satellite. He goes, I can't believe how good the show is. He goes,
Really?
it's so much better than it was on terrestrial radio. And he just called to say, I just wanted you guys to know how great it is and how much I missed it.
Well,
Wow.
welcome back, John. She's still married to that hot piece of ass?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
You're kidding me. What he went through to get Connie Selica. What John went through to get this Connie Selica.
It was like Benji.
Let me know
Uh-huh.
if he got a school.
Well, that's what happens. Once these guys get the girl, boy, he took out a helicopter. He flew her to the top of a mountain, and he had his music playing, and I think he proposed to her on top of a mountain. You're telling me now he's divorced?
I don't know that they're divorced.
I don't know. Let me just look it up.
Shame on him.
This computer drives me crazy.
The work he went through for her. That's the
But
greatest
I
of their...
do, vaguely back in my memory somewhere, I think there was a divorce.
He tours a lot because, like, the last time we were doing Superfan Roundtable,
Right.
I tried to get him. He's like really into doing it, but he's like, I'm on tour in Europe right now.
Really? In
still-
Europe?
he still works a lot.
Wow. He's into new age music.
Yeah, people love that.
Yeah. All right. Hey, good for him. He's a nice guy.
But anyway, it's tomorrow night on Howard 101 from 7 to 9 Eastern.
He appears to still be married. Okay.
Good Lord, you can't even find that on Wikipedia. They don't say. They don't know.
Well, you got to go to Connie, and apparently she's a born-again Christian.
Yeah,
No,
we knew that.
Like John is.
We knew that.
She's been there for a while.
Oh, isn't that a bitch?
We knew that when they got hooked up.
Right,
all
'cause-
that hot equipment, and it's probably impossible to
I have heard from some who know that those are the wildest women
no.
because they're,
I think,
sexually repressed and they go crazy.
I fucked a few born again Christians, and it's no party.
I think he had to wait a long time.
Although then again, maybe it was because it was me. Maybe they
You
are a
can
party.
never rule that out.
Come to think of it, very few women are a party with me. I'm not kidding. Sometimes I meet wild women, and then it
They're
scares.
not that wild.
No, they're wild, but it scares me, so they calm down because I don't even know what to do with a wild woman. I really don't. I've had wild women, and I go, oh, I don't know what to do. I honestly don't. I'm a disaster. Calm down, honey. You're making too much noise. Hey, Eric.
Yes.
All right, so Gary's going to email you, all right?
I did already.
All right, it's done.
All right. Thank
And
you.
it says, like Tesh, Selica is a born again Christian. So he is already in that situation.
All right. Hey, later, Eric.
Okay.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Right.
Just remember, you were on for a good long time.
And do a good job on that show. Make me proud. These people are...
Don't be a bear in negotiations.
Yeah, and Mary's a friend of mine, so behave.
Right.
I don't want to hear any sexual harassment charges against you.
I won't do what Herman Cain is accused of.
All right, Eric. Thank you. Here's Eric, the actor.
Eric the complaining midget.
He didn't have to say that about himself.
Eric the completely unfunny midget. Eric the annoying motherfucker.
All right, Eric. Thank you. Hey, it's so funny. I was taping something for Howard TV yesterday,
Yeah.
and they're doing some sort of special on that. There's like a couple of guys around here who have bromances going on.
Oh,
Like-
really?
Like there are guys back there
Who
on
love each other.
who love each other, mostly, guys on the staff who just kind of like have formed relationships.
Yeah.
And I didn't
We know about Sal and Richard, of course.
Well, they go, do you know about all the bromances? I go, well, yeah. I said, well, I know John Hine and Gary,
yeah.
and I know that there's Richard and Sal.
Yeah.
But the one I didn't know about was Will, our producer, and JD.
Really?
And, yeah, like they have a whole bromance.
I thought it was going to be Will and Scott DePace, but I think that's over.
No. It's Will and JD. And
I see.
the way it was described is that Will is more like the father figure to JD's son.
What?
Yeah, listen to this. This is what was explained to me.
Okay.
That Will...
I love this.
Yeah, me too. I was fascinated. I was in there way longer than I needed to be.
No, he's not my daddy. Shut up.
You were outed.
So Will evidently, I didn't know this, and this got me annoyed, and they probably shouldn't have pointed it out. It seems that whenever I'm reading live commercials and Will and Jason are in here, there's a behavior where Will pushes JD.
Yes.
Not true.
Well, evidently,
they have little contact?
It's a little reciprocal.
It is true because they have tape of it.
Yeah, they also have tape of him doing the same thing to me.
Yeah, after you started with me.
Because sometimes when I'm reading commercials and stuff,
you see JD falling all over the place?
No, sometimes I hear JD laughing inappropriately, and I realize now it must be his relationship with Will, that, the two flirting with each other.
No, we're not flirting.
And so...
He's way more flirty with me.
Shut up.
So I said, that's a relationship that's flown sort of under the radar. They go, oh no, like back in the office, they have a whole thing, and they're really into each other.
No,
and they've teamed up.
He insults me all the time.
But it's sort of like, from what I understand, it's like George Clooney and that girl Elizabetta. Like Will is the father figure.
No,
and I'm Elizabetta.
Call me daddy.
No, whoever explained this to you is completely wrong.
Do you love Will? You can go ahead.
I get out of here, will you?
That's the whole spin. That's the spin they're going with.
I don't know. I don't know what they're watching, but it's a lot. It's like a big brother bullying me than anything.
Yeah, they said Will seems to bully you. So.
Yeah,
dude, this guy has 50 pounds on me. I'm not bullying anybody.
Oh, all right.
See that? That was violent. That was a violent move.
You see what I deal with?
So you're in love with Will.
Yeah.
I'm not in love with Will.
Just admit it.
No. Get the fuck out of here.
And then you guys, do you guys
Do you
lunch?
pal around?
Do you guys lunch together?
No. I don't eat McDonald's every day, like certain people around here.
I don't eat it every day.
Do you talk after the show?
Yeah. There's a lot of conversation that goes on.
When you're not in the office?
Yeah, they made friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone's kind of friendly, though, in the back office.
We've been friends forever.
Yeah, but are you two special friends?
Is Will your favorite here?
Is Will my favorite? No.
Who's
your
your
favorite?
I'd probably say my best friend is John Hein.
He loves John Hein.
He does. Yeah, but John loves Gary.
Yeah, so you're in a triangle there.
I feel like a third wheel.
But there's this weird thing. John Hein comes in the morning, and he stares at you working. Does that annoy you? Because whenever I walk by that whole scene,
there's a staring of John Hein hangs around with JD in the morning.
Like JD has his back to John Hein and he's working, and John just stands there and watches JD work.
I do the same thing to him too.
He's watching TV.
I know, but like John Hein just stands there, like staring at JD. I would find that annoying. No?
I do the same thing to him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what you guys are up to.
John, what goes on in the morning there?
That's not true.
Well, every morning.
No, JD and I talk a little bit, but then I'm not going to interrupt his work. That's
no,
why
but I mean, I don't say interrupt, but like you stand there and JD ignores you.
Well, that's JD is very difficult to communicate with at times.
So why do you stare at him all?
Well, no, I'll wish him a good morning,
right,
and we'll talk a little bit about things I might have seen on TV, whatever it might be, and then I wait for him to respond to something I say, and he doesn't, and so I let it linger.
Not, by the way,
so you say things and JD doesn't respond.
He likes to do a thing where he'll say something, but only he hears it. He'll say it so low.
Maybe
he gets mad at me.
Maybe you have a hearing problem because
I don't have a hearing.
You know what, John?
See now he leaves.
You're not the only one because JD has the next office over to mine. I walk by and I always after the show I tap on the window and go, "Hey JD," and he'll just ignore me.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do pretty much.
I say hello or whatever. You might not be able to hear it because the wall or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I say, hey, what's up?
What is he tapping and talking to you through the wall?
Yeah, that little glass wall.
Oh, no.
Sometimes he'll just go whatever with his ring, and I'm like, hey.
Maybe he's deaf. That's why he talks that way.
Shut up.
Hey, that's true. He talks like a deaf guy.
Thanks, Will. Real fatherly of you.
You got it, son.
Someone even said that JD's other big bromance is Teddy. That's the other one.
I love Teddy. We hung out with when we did Artie shows and stuff.
Right. So. Teddy's your guy.
You bonded really strongly.
Yes.
All right, give me an F, marry, kill here. Okay, you got to F one, you got to marry one, or you got to kill one.
This is about guys. I can't do that with guys.
All right, I'll do it this way. All right. You're on a boat.
Okay.
right.
Will's dead first.
He'd F me. Don't listen to him.
You got Will on the boat, John Hine, and Teddy.
Who do you
You can only save 2 of the guys. You got to kill one of them. Who do you kill?
I would save Teddy and John.
You would save Teddy and John.
Bye, Will.
He's just playing hard to get.
All right,
Don't
now
listen
you're
to
on a
him.
boat with Teddy and John Hine.
Uh-huh.
The boat's sinking.
Oh, boy.
But you can only save one. Who do you save? Teddy or John Hine?
I'd probably say John Hine. I love Teddy, but...
You're going to kill Teddy and save John Hine?
That is one heavy boat.
You see, it always reverts back to that.
All right. Well, that's pretty good. That's now I understand what's going on back there.
A lot of love.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of love.
Apparently, Jacob has a lot of bromances.
You're on the Titanic with Will. All right, never mind.
Yeah, okay. Goodbye.
Who can I paint nude?
We done?
Eric, we had our conversation for the day. What is it?
What is he? He's back?
Eric.
So I'm calling back because, I was trying to make a point, but got cut off.
Yeah, Eric, we were on with 20 minutes. People are going to write me and just tell me how...
You forgot your point?
No, I did not forget my point.
It just takes you
Robin.
so long to get to it. Is there a way to do it in one sentence, your point?
To say the fact that I was trying to ask to be on other shows, and then just the reason why is because I know you have a lot more pull with different shows than you kind of think you do, and having me on, other shows like Parenthood and other shows like that.
All right, listen to me, Eric. Eric, I got to...
Write him an email,
A
Eric.
quick explanation. Any relationships I have with people in show business, the first thing, in fact, the 90 million thing doesn't come to my mind that Eric the Midget, Eric the actor should be on the show. In other words, this is something, I got to go. I got to go.
This is exactly not the time to do that.
Do you really think I would sit there and try to get you acting work on every single show with every celebrity I
But
know?
also, you just got him a job.
I know. He's concentrating on what he doesn't get.
That he can't take this job and negotiate it and get there and do it before he starts asking for other things is ridiculous.
All right, Eric, I got to go.
Right. Hopefully, I'll make my point when I talk to Shuli.
All right.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
A blockhead. He doesn't get anything.
I'm working on having Eric host the Oscars. Now that Brett Ratner's out.
Yeah, you have a lot more clout than you think.
Have you been living under a rock? Billy Crystal took it.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Eric. It was a joke.
Eric, the ridiculous midget.
Thank you, Eric. You talk about discovering talent. I was telling you, Ronnie, the limo driver, Ronnie used to just drive me. And then when I made him a security guy up here, and then he had access to being on the air, which was his fantasy because...
It started in the hall when he started doing his own show.
Right. And then, we'd call him in on the air and stuff. And then, I don't know, lo and behold, he seems to have some sort of thing going on with...
charisma we haven't ever noticed.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about taking somebody and making them a star.
It's like taking a cigar store Indian and making him a personality.
Yeah, I mean, if I can make Ronnie the limo driver... They're talking about... For some reason, he's clammed up about it, but...
Well, now he's in show business, and he doesn't discuss his negotiations.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, Ronnie's in show business... But he's still driving me, and Fox Television invited Ronnie to walk the red carpet at the Ultimate Fighting Championship, and he was on TV being interviewed.
This is sort of like Being There, the movie.
Yeah, it's
Peter
weird.
Sellers,
Yeah.
where Chauncey Gardner was really a gardener.
Yeah, it's really weird, and there's a special coming up on Howard TV. I just was watching. I just screened it. That's what we say in the business.
Yes.
And it's so funny. I don't know when it's coming out. I think maybe next week. It's Ronnie and Scott and Shuli on the road for that Ronnie's Block Party gig. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. It is so funny. It's such a great show. You guys are going to love it. Howard TV subscribers, get ready for a good one.
Is that the one where they said something to me and I just laughed uncontrollably?
Did you get my email about it?
No.
I wrote you an email. I don't know. Is your email an AOL email?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I have two on you, and I wrote you a note last night, but you don't read your email, so
here
I should
we
give
go.
up on that.
I haven't been feeling all that well this week, and I may not have been reading.
Vaginal problems? Or
No.
Not too bad. I'd like to hear about that.
I only wish I could tell you that.
It's my vagina.
I have a paramecium.
Paramecium. What's wrong with you? Cold?
No, it's almost like, it's something like that. It's like my body got a cold, but I didn't. Mm-hmm. You know, because I've just been feeling a lot of body aches and pains and weirdness.
Check your age. I'm the same. I'm pretty much the same age as you, and that seems to be going on with me on a daily basis.
Yeah, but it doesn't, this is very unusual for me. I'm just sort of slapped. I'm not knowing what to do.
Yeah.
Or why.
I know the feeling.
But anyway.
You're feeling bad.
Yes.
Well, anyway,
I might have missed an email. But...
I wrote you an email. I said the funniest part of the new Ronnie special with Scott the engineer, who is just a complete worthless blank. I mean, the guy does not flinch.
Gives that same expression, the unchanging expression.
It's unbelievable, that Scott. And when I see him on stage, it's the greatest thing ever. And so I wrote you because at the end of the special, it's not really ruining it. They say to Robin, what do you think of people paying $25 to see Ronnie? And she starts to laugh. It's a genuine laugh that is just...
It just caught me.
And then they go, what about the fact that there's $35 to go meet Scott backstage? And you lost it.
I did.
It
was amazing. I just couldn't even fathom.
It's the greatest moment. I love it.
Would you pay $25 to see Scott, Ronnie, and Julia the Black One?
People pay $20. Are you kidding me? That's about the funniest thing I've ever heard. Wow. I'm impressed. They can get $25 a person to see them. Now, would I pay it? Oh, God. No, I think I could get them to let me in free.
You're going to fall off your chair with this one.
Okay.
For $35, you can attend the meet and greet.
They just told me you can get a meet and greet for $35. This is... What? Why are there people standing in Zuccotti Park? Nothing's wrong with the economy. That's crazy. Who do you get to meet?
Yeah, there was some really good discussion on the wrap-up show yesterday that I didn't get to. What was the thing I was thinking about?
Ronnie meeting the guy from Modern Family and then having that L.A. talk.
Oh, my God. You had to hear this. Ronnie's on the wrap-up show. And now Ronnie, he's got a development deal at Fox or somewhere, I don't know. And he's got, and he seems to be every week on some red carpet. And it's Ronnie the limo driver.
Well, they're flying him out to L.A. to, I guess, be a part of show business.
Yeah, and it's weird that he has anything to do with show business. And he does have a swagger now. It's kind of disturbing in a way. It's
everything, things go to Ronnie's head immediately.
Hey, I know where it is. Never mind, guys. Here's Ronnie. This guy comes in who's an actor on Modern Family.
Yeah, it's Eric Stone Street. He won the Emmy. I mean, he's
and you would think
plays Cam.
Is he the heavyset guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and you would think Ronnie and him are both in show business, and they bond over their show business discussion. It's pretty wild.
You ever done that, Ronnie? Made a love tape?
No.
Oh wait, is that the one?
No, it's 6, the last one.
Last one, okay.
We were talking about what makes women happy, and Ronnie was commenting on poems are his thing. He likes writing a poem to a woman.
Does he know who Ronnie is?
I assume you.
Yeah.
Hi, Ronnie.
How are you, man?
Good to see you. You're Ronnie, the
limo driver.
Limo driver, yeah.
Right.
He knows.
I know.
He's got some sort of development deal with Fox Cable, one of the Fox Cable channels.
Fuel TV.
Fuel TV, really?
Yeah.
It's news that Ronnie likes to write poetry.
Yeah, well, wait. Just listen. This is Ronnie bonding.
I'm blown out.
Is that true? You write poetry?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, I do.
Where's one I've never heard you. I don't even see you read a book.
What do you...
And your grammar is horrible.
You think I'm an idiot, don't you? You really think I'm some kind of idiot?
I think if you took an IQ test, it would be extremely low.
You write poetry?
Yeah.
Let me hear a
poem.
poem.
When I have to.
Let me hear a poem.
When I want to.
Roses are red.
You get a feeling, you go, I got to write that down.
No, not like that. If... I've written poems to girls, okay? Let's put it that way.
Oh, my.
All right.
On wrap-up yesterday, he said that's his move. Not flowers, anything else.
No, I said also flowers. John, I said You have flowers delivered to their work. You don't have them delivered to the house. You have them delivered to work. So all the girls can see that they're getting flowers.
But you said the poem was your go-to move.
I said, and delivering flowers to work.
You don't realize that poetry to a girl's like douchey?
Roses of red.
Oh, come on, Howard. You know you've done shit like that.
Unless you're Shelley.
Poetry?
Well,
no
maybe
way.
love letters? Come on.
Love letters, yes. Not
Okay.
poetry, dude. Poetry's a tricky slope. You better be damn good at it if you're
I am good at it.
Let me hear you.
I can't remember offhand. I'll
Bring in a poem.
I will get one,
All right.
okay?
Okay.
I gotta hear this.
Roses are red.
Come on, Fred.
Violets are this. I'm pulling down my zipper. Give my cock a kiss. Ow!
All right, well, listen to the rest of this conversation between
right,
Ronnie
all right.
and the Emmy-winning guy, Eric Stone Street.
I just got back from L.A. and I was told not to talk about it.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
I understand.
Meetings.
He was at the fight last week, walked the red carpet.
I was at the fight.
I was there.
Yeah, I was there.
I didn't see you in the VIP room with us.
I was in the VIP room with my friend Brock Lesnar. I met him through some friends of mine, Kevin Harvick, the NASCAR driver, and
That's my buddy. I'm going to see him Sunday.
They're good friends.
Do you want to date?
Yeah. I went with Kevin when Kevin threw out the first pitch at the Yankee game. We hung out all night.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you a race car fan?
I love NASCAR. Yeah,
NASCAR's awesome.
I got into it because of that. You know, it's like I grew up watching late models, you know, race in Kansas City. Kansas City's a big race town. But then once I sort of got to go to NASCAR and sit on top of the pit box and watch it from there, it's like, who could
awesome.
not be a fan of this? This is incredible.
Did you ever drive one? Did you ever go to any of the schools?
I can't fit in the car.
Are you serious?
No.
Come on. Now, did you ever go to the schools?
No, I haven't.
Try a school. It's
Kevin
great.
has promised me he'd take me around the track.
No. You don't want to go around the track with Kevin driving. You want to drive it yourself. I'm telling you.
Stop yelling at me.
It's a great rush, man. I'm telling you.
You believe that conversation?
I don't. I have no idea what's going on. Ronnie all of a sudden sounds connected.
Yeah, it's a little bit sickening, isn't it?
Dude.
Be honest.
I
It's a little-
know that one.
I sat there quiet until he started talking to me. I didn't say a word.
No, I think what we're commenting on, Ronnie, is that it is unusual to see you, a guy we've known all these years, who is Ronnie the limo driver. Suddenly, you're more connected than anybody on the show. And you're at this red carpet. You were at the NASCAR.
Well, that's
you
all
were with
because of
this
you.
one.
You know
from the-
that.
No, I know that. I'm just saying I really am a great finder of talent, aren't I?
I guess so.
This is proof.
This is talent you didn't even know you had found.
I know. I am telling you, when you see the Howard TV special of Ronnie, Scott the Engineer, and Shuley out on the road, you will not believe. I mean, this guy's making live appearances. You got to see what's going on out
This
there.
Friday night at Tootsie's in Miami.
Yeah, it's like Ronnie fever.
Everybody loves
fever.
Ronnie.
We just booked a whole bunch of block party tours.
Yes,
That
so
we're doing.
that's going to continue.
Oh, yeah. January, April, March. We got rolling down the road.
I got the impression from the special that there's no way in hell Shuley was going to do another one of these. I mean, that was my overall impression.
Man. We're booked in January in Portland and Seattle.
And why would you have? You guys seem totally annoyed by Scott. Why would you?
I'm not annoyed by Scott.
You got to see the
Scott,
special.
I think here's the thing.
Scott goes up there with his cell phone. He plugs it into the board, and he stands there
And
like
he
a
looks
robot.
at his phone.
And he looks at his phone, and he points at it, and he starts pressing buttons.
Scott is annoyed by himself. That's the problem.
Right.
Because we like him there, but he doesn't think we like him there. And he thinks that you don't like him there.
I don't care what he does.
We're not there.
I mean,
I
it doesn't
understand
matter
that, but
to
he
me.
has this feeling that everybody's against him now.
No, it's just amazing that anyone would pay money to see Scott stand there, and he doesn't know. If he's going to go, this is what blows my mind, and this is the difference between me and Scott. If I know I got to go up on a stage, and he's going to be doing it multiple times, I would prepare something to say. Even if I bought a joke book, I would have 5 jokes, I would say. 5 lines that I know always entertain the crowd and memorize them.
Yeah, but he's not really on the stage. He's there.
He's always on the stage. I saw the special. He gets up there with you. Shuley, Shuley's the main attraction.
Right.
You come up. You seem to be the master of ceremonies.
Right.
Ronnie gets up on stage and says to the crowd, I'm not supposed to be funny. I'm the master of ceremonies. In other words, he's preparing the crowd that
For
don't
nothing.
expect for nothing.
Yeah, I'm not funny.
Nothing's going to happen.
But you don't
I'm gonna yell
stand
at
there.
you.
But you can't stand there and keep saying I'm not funny.
Yeah.
Every other word is either fuck. Or, I mean, but
course.
like it's a barrage of shit and fuck. There's no content.
There are no other words in the English language.
It should,
not fucking funny.
but literally,
God damn it.
Fred, that is what it is. Then Scott, all of a sudden, walks up to Ronnie on stage, and Ronnie goes, "What are you staring at, you bastard?" And then Scott goes, I'm here. I'm supposed to be here. No, you're not. I'm the master of ceremonies. You're not taking over my place. Scott goes, I'm not trying to take over your place. I'm saying hello. Fuck you bastard.
2 minutes in the show, I'm pounding shots like
Right.
you wouldn't believe.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Pounding.
But Julie,
yeah,
Scott is again involved with you and Ronnie. All right, Ronnie has something of a role. He at least gets up there and he appears to be screaming.
He's got energy.
Yeah.
You know,
Scott gets up there like a wall, like wallpaper.
See, now you're ripping him apart again.
Well, I'm just saying, but look,
He's
the guy,
all pissed off in there right now.
Can you write him, Shirley? Can you write him 5 lines?
Absolutely, I'll write him whatever he wants. I will do.
But
for
he's
him.
so lazy, he won't even memorize 5 lines.
Listen, he comes up like before the shows. He's all about, well, do they have a mixing board? Do they have this? Do they have that? and a phone is being plugged into it. Like that's you would think that a whole band is being set up.
Surely you're doing it again.
Yeah, but then
what am I doing?
Right.
Because he's back there, very upset about this whole thing.
Oh, tell him to grow up.
Oh yeah,
because why is he a baby? He's getting paid to do nothing.
He's upset because he feels that you're making a call out of him.
He's making a fool out of himself. Believe me, so are you.
All you do is describe
I understand that. I know where I work.
Does he think he's doing a good job?
He forgot where he works, I think. That's what I told him before.
Where is he?
Scott, get in here.
Yeah, yell at him.
Yesterday, I come to both of them and I tell them, I go, look, we got for 2012, we got a bunch of shows. We're flying all over the place. A lot of people are interested in the block party. It's good news.
But here's my point.
But he immediately jumps online. And, well, the flights aren't adding up, and it's just like
yeah, he researches.
Like doom and gloom.
But here's my point. He has gone up. Here's my point to you, Scott. Listen to me. I like you. This is not I hate you. I like you.
Well, he feels you're against him.
Well, whatever he feels, I'm not. Listen to me.
The phone that I use to do my at these shows is a joke. That's the idea. It's goofy. That's,
but it never,
that's the point.
Let me explain something to you. Every time you get up there, you have nothing to say.
I'm not supposed to say a lot.
Listen to me. But you're called upon. You go up on the stage. I see what happened. He comes out and he dances, and it's horrible. I mean, it's not funny horrible. It's just horrible.
That was Shuley's.
But Shuley's trying to get him to do something. He gets out there, and the way he's staring at me now, he stares at the people on the stage.
I'm not staring at you.
No, whatever you do, he stares. He stares. So you know when you
want me to stare at you,
when
I
you're
can stare at you.
standing there with that cell phone, and it's not really getting a reaction. Because a guy standing with a cell phone is nothing new. People have seen that already. This is the difference between me and you. I would say, okay, look, I got a little something going with Shuli and Ronnie. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go home. I do nothing all weekend except bowl. I'm going to go home. Rather than stare at a wall and wait for the next day of work, maybe I'll go online. I'll look up Henny Youngman jokes, something.
I tried that once.
Yeah. And then get 10 lines. Go up on stage. If one of them works, keep that one in. Get rid of the other 9, and then get more jokes. Not to be a stand-up, but to have something witty to say or some sort of patter.
Okay.
Working off Ronnie, I don't think is the way to go.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. When someone is telling you're a bastard 100 times, it's not easy.
But why would
joke.
What? Here's
Calm
what would happen.
down.
Ronnie should well, he has nothing to say to you, and you have nothing to say to him. Of course he's going to call you a bull bastard. He's trying to get something going. I mean, he's calling it to you.
He call Shuli a bull bastard.
I call him a bull bastard also.
Listen,
I will say this.
I've never, ever in my life, Robin, seen a show. Like when you see this special on our TV.
I can't wait.
And when you realize, then they show Scott backstage. And someone has paid $35. Now, as you said in the special, it can't be that bad of an economy right now. If people are paying $35.
Things must be going great.
And you see Scott, he sits there and eats through the whole meet and greet. He will not stop eating.
No, it's not true.
He's got food. And he's got French fried grease on his fingers.
It's an eat and greet.
Yeah, it's an eat and greet.
It's supposed to be a meet and greet?
And I mean, someone's paid $35 to stare at this guy. And the audience leaves. They're completely dejected. They go,
yes.
It was a horrible show.
No, they don't.
Wait till you see the special. And then they go backstage to Scott and Ronnie, and they go, show is pretty good, huh? Like, no, listen.
Completely oblivious.
The show goes, you guys got to come up with an agenda. Even Ronnie, you got to stop with the fuck and the shit and the I mean, some content. Talk about something.
All right.
Talk about your new TV deal.
The last
I
show.
can't talk about
Can't
it.
you get up and go?
I'm
you
not
know,
allowed to talk
but
about
can't
it
you
yet.
get up and say to the crowd, listen, you're not going to believe this. Here I was a limo driver. I sat in a car
And they're
going to
boo me. They'll boo me for that.
For what? For having a conversation
Yeah, exactly. They don't like that.
That you're being successful?
They like when you yell at them. I'm telling you, they like it.
So yell it.
Rather
I was
than
a limo driver.
rather than tell a funny story or an anecdote, Shelley. Rather than tell a funny story.
Right or wrong, they like when I yell at them. Tell them the truth.
Yeah, Ronnie comes out and says,
You
let's see
asshole.
some tits. Who's that? Let's see some pussy.
This is the show.
Topless.
Ronnie gets up there. So some girl is, I guess she's drunk. I don't know what she is.
Let's fuck some hoes.
Maybe she wasn't. She gets up there. She's a nice girl. Gets up. She pulls her top off. And then Ronnie goes like this. Oh!
So all of a sudden he's just talking to this
What's
girl.
wrong with that?
That's the whole show.
Screaming into the mic. He's hitting Ronnie's sound bites over Ronnie talking.
Oh, my God.
It's like, and it's like 4 Ronnies.
It's the worst show.
All right, I quit. I quit, Julie, you fucking idiot.
So listen to this.
All right, I'm the new host now.
Listen
You're
to
the
this.
host, Scott.
Now you have a role.
I'm moving up.
In April, Howard, we're booked in Sacramento and San Francisco.
Yeah.
And I got a call from Eric, the actor.
Oh, boy.
Oh, you got to get him on.
I want him on, believe me.
He wants to do the show. So my idea is, and I
What's
know
he
you're
gonna
not
do?
going to be happy with this, Ron, but I think it might be a good idea, is to have Eric host the shows in Sacramento and San Francisco.
Wait.
And
Whoa,
Ron,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
no. You can still be involved. You can push him out on stage.
Oh, I can't wait
in between all the acts.
Right off the stage.
You'll still be driving
Just
in a way.
like remember when Sal walked right off the stage?
Yeah, you can.
He's gonna do a wheelie right off the stage.
He's in. He wants to do the show.
Anyway, Ronnie's Block Party behind the scenes show begins airing on Howard TV November 22nd. And
Oh, I'll be there.
I
don't miss
guarantee
this.
you will not be disappointed. And Scott, do you get the least bit ashamed when things don't work out? I just can't understand how you keep going back and doing it over and over again. And the shows are horrible. I mean, there's got to be a mechanism where you go, I need something to do.
Well, when you ask these guys for feedback, they're not going to tell me the truth.
I'm giving you the truth.
Because they're going to tell me
it was great.
It was great. It was keep
Scott,
doing
look
it.
at me.
The-
You hear that they want me as a judge, right?
Yeah.
So I must know something, right?
Yeah, you probably
okay,
do
I
know a
probably
little.
do. I've done pretty well in the business.
Yeah.
It's a horrible show. As bad as it is.
America's Got Talent, right?
When it's going slow, the show.
Oh, my God. I wish you guys would audition. If I were
Audition. When it goes when it goes slow, you bring it down even lower. I'm bringing you the truth.
Okay.
You wanted to hear the truth? That's
Thank
the truth. The way for you to be a hit, you get up there.
Keep dancing.
Even if you went, you go, I can't believe on the show they say I'm boring. Look at me. I mean, come on. That's not true. I mean, even if you were doing the whole...
Rodney Dangerfield, I get no
something.
respect.
Look at me swagger.
Something. You got to bring a puppet on. Anything.
You know how many people will come up to me at the shows and go, "Wow, he's really miserable." Like they go, not one person has come up to me after a show and goes, well, "He's nothing like Scott on the air."
What a delightful man.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can think of that they could do, even if it's a game of some sort?
I mean, you've seen it for a while now.
Part of me wants to put bits together and make it a great show. The other part of me is sitting there as a comic, and Scott sits there and looks at me and goes, "So I'm thinking of turning off the lights and running down the audience dancing."
See, that's what I mean.
And I look at him and I go, "That's fucking brilliant.
Right.
That's brilliant.
You're a genius."
Yeah, I need to see that.
Yeah,
He wanted to put me in a dunk tank.
That's good.
See, Howard, he's crying about money, right? I said, all right. I said, I got a guy. He can bring a dunk tank down.
Right.
We charge people $5
Right.
for one throw. You get $3 of every $5. And he goes, let me think about that for a second. You know what kind of line we'd have of people?
But I would watch that. At
And it'd
least
be
it's
fun.
something for you to do. Unless you have something to say, you have nothing. He stands on the stage there, and he like what he's doing right now. He stands, and he does nothing. I mean, you can't feel comfortable taking money for that.
Oh, I do.
Yes, he does.
Oh, you do.
He's got no problem.
Oh, and then on the special that airs November 26th, I got to tell you this part. They get done with the show. They get back. Now they're in the studio in Scott's room there where he engineers. And Shirley's in there and Ronnie's in there. And Shirley comes in with the news that perhaps there's going to be more shows. They got to talk. Scott turns, seriously, this is the greatest reality show ever. Scott goes,
well, where's my money? And Shirley goes, what? He goes, I didn't get paid from the gig. And you know at these gigs, we're accustomed to getting paid right away.
Oh,
now, that's like, because he heard Artie used to say he gets paid. Right.
Exactly.
So he's hearing about, he knows nothing about comedy gigs. This man has never worked in comedy clubs. Now, all of a sudden, he's an expert on
He knows where
gigs.
the money comes from. He knows he hasn't been paid.
You work on a Friday, you can't get paid?
Dude, do you think he's going to fucking stiff you? Are you stupid?
Yeah, but I mean, it's fucking ridiculous already. It is fucking ridiculous. You want to do a show and get paid? I want to get paid. He's holding the fucking...
Wait a minute, hold on. They collected
money at the
cash
door
that night.
I don't know how it works, but I would assume...
Yeah, we don't get paid.
You're gonna, dude. You think they're gonna stiff you? They're not gonna stiff you. What are you fucking crazy?
But I mean,
but where's the money?
Every day.
Yeah, but where's the money?
You're here, but the money.
Hello.
That's fine, but I can't create money out of fucking thin
He
air.
collected.
When the promoter sends me the money.
Wait,
and you guys get paid? No, I haven't got paid.
Did he not collect cash that night? Where's the fucking money?
I haven't gotten paid yet.
Yeah, I saw the stack of cash.
Where was the stack of cash?
Right at the podium when he was collecting as the people were coming in.
Well, I never.
That doesn't go to him. It goes.
Yeah, I never got a stack of cash.
Yeah, so where's
get paid?
The venue makes their money on the...
This guy's not gonna stiff you. What are you crazy? I can't believe you guys would like. It's frustrating, but yeah.
He's a Jew. You should know these things.
You'll get paid.
God. Yeah, but it's frustrating, man.
Getting harassed by a guy who DJ'd on his cell phone.
Oh, yeah. I still did what I was supposed to, man.
You did, and you did a great job. Both of you did.
So we should get paid. Usually in these things, you get paid the same night. You walk out of there with your money. You don't wait for a fucking week.
Surely didn't get paid.
They're doing the.
Oh, Shirley got paid. Shirley got paid.
Yeah, here's my.
Shirley got paid.
Here's my pay.
Oh,
$13.
No,
Here,
no.
here. Choke on it, you cocksuckers.
Motherfucker.
I'm kidding. I need that for a bus fare.
Bus fare.
Yeah,
you guys will get your money.
Seriously.
We're going on vacation.
Yeah, we're leaving tomorrow. Come on.
I can't go on vacation. I am so glad I started this sport.
Shirley says to him, listen, you're going to get your money. It's not like I'm going to run off to Mexico.
Yeah,
you know where to find
me.
where to find me every day. Well, where the fuck is my money? Now he comes to life.
And
where
he's
the
angry.
Yeah. Where the fuck is my money? Now, I would be embarrassed to take money for what he did. I thought he was going to say to Shirley, listen, please don't give me the money.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't deserve
I think I owe you money for humiliating. And he goes, no, where the fuck is my money? And so Shirley explains to him, says, listen.
I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, it's the greatest special ever. It's the greatest special on television. Howard TV, God bless you. Then Shirley says to him, listen, it's not like I got paid and I'm withholding the money. He goes, well, I saw cash there at the bar, and we should have gotten paid that night. There was lots of cash. And Shirley goes, look, I don't have the cash. The guy is going to send me a check. I'm confident in it. As soon as I get a check, I'm going to give you your money. You, Shirley, where's the money?
Wow.
I mean, wow, does he come to life
can't
back
wait.
there? And Ronnie sits there and laughs because he can't believe it.
But it's so true, Howard. You hit it right on the... He comes to life in that situation when we're in Philly and Ronnie's mic doesn't work and Scott's mic does work. He's the only one that can be heard.
Right.
He says nothing. Nothing.
Is this thing on? Testing.
And I'm giving him the double thumbs up. Turn it up. Turn it up.
Yeah, and you'll see on this stage show, mostly it's like Scott engineering. That's his bit. Like he's sitting there being yelled at.
He's working.
That's a sign for something. What does it mean? I'm not the engineer here. I'm the talent. It's not my fault the club has a bad sound system. And it's like, well, they don't know what else to do with you, so they yell at you about the sound.
You know,
listen, you've got to listen. There's got to be some mechanism in you, some type A mechanism that says, you know what? Since I got to go on stage 10 more times this year, I'm going to come up with like 5 funny things to say, and then get the fuck up.
Okay. Well, I'm really not on stage a lot. We only did it
for the 3 seconds you're on stage. Have some sort of game plan.
Okay.
Not just getting into it with Ronnie. He sounds idiotic, and you sound more idiotic. He's got nothing to say, and you've got less.
It's 2 straight men working with each other.
It's unbelievable. And I know Shirley's point. Like, Shirley's point is, hey, this is a train wreck. That's what people are coming to see. But why do you want to be a train wreck? You're going to go up there. You're going to have a couple of things to say. Something. He
Why do you
literally
have to be an absolute catastrophe?
he literally gets on stage, opens his mouth like as if no one told him ahead of time he had to get on the stage.
Right, like he
someone,
didn't know people were going to be there.
Like somebody dragged him out onto the stage out of the audience.
We shoved him on there.
Yeah.
What am I doing here?
Well, Ralph, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, first of all, you can't blame Scott for demanding his money because clearly this is the only reason he's doing it is to get paid. It's not for
All right, but Shuli didn't get the money yet. Shuli's not a millionaire.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking, what could Scott do?
Right.
And there's really nothing he can do.
What's wrong with the dunk tank?
Well,
That's
yeah,
fun.
Yeah.
Or if he doesn't want to be humiliated that way, get up and there's got to be 5 things you could talk about.
He can't be funny. He's a bore. And if you go to this show, you get what you pay for. You're going to see these 2 idiots.
Not really. You're going to see comedians like Shuli. I mean, we're
then
not.
why are you
we're
getting
not the
Why are you there?
We're not the show. Why are we there?
He doesn't even know.
Well, maybe that's a good question for you to ask yourself. Why am I here?
Exactly.
All right. That's a good place to start.
Shuli wanted us.
What if you just got to laugh? What if you got up and said, "Why am I here?" Does anybody know? I'm going to go around the room and ask people, "Why am I here?"
I know. I
have nothing to say. I do nothing.
That would be great if he walked up. Why am I here?
What could I do if I am here?
Sir, why am I here? Howie Mandel talked about the early part of his career, and he said he really got up on stage, and he had no material whatsoever. So what did he do? He got up and he goes, he would go up to people in the audience and would just go, I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing to say. And people started laughing. He did something.
He worked with the crowd. His crowd work, Howie Mandel, was brilliant.
It was brilliant, because
absolutely.
then he'd go, the people would start laughing. Go, what? What did I do? What are you laughing at?
What if I take a rubber glove and blow it up?
Do it. Steal his act.
Yeah, right. I should steal somebody's act.
Steal Howie's act.
My buddy Howie Mandel, I was hanging with at the UFC fight.
That's what I heard.
Dropper over
See,
there.
I got to work with a big star like this. He gets nervous.
All he wanted me to do was come back and tell you should take that job.
All right, listen, if the job is offered to me, I'll consider it.
And in all fairness, Howard, Scott has brought some ideas to the table.
Like?
Giant sunglasses to hand out to the audience.
Listen, the reason...
There you go.
I love it.
Yeah, but he never brought him. That's the
He never brought them.
I've got an idea. I'll hand out giant sunglasses.
I wasn't paying for them.
Oh, you mean you wanted them to buy giant
No, I
sunglasses?
have them. I do have them. It just didn't.
What are you doing with giant sunglasses?
I have them left over for my DJ business.
I see. So hand them out. But what do you do after that?
Buy more.
Yeah.
So now
You'll
it's
have
costing
to come
him.
up with something else.
All right.
Giant sunglasses.
I have an idea, Shuli, if I'd like to run it by you. Not that I have to.
Those are great prizes.
Shuli, what do you think about me going through the crowd and handing out giant sunglasses?
I'm not married to it. Just a thought.
And then I'll say to the audience, if you have any giant ants in your yard, you could burn them with the giant sunglasses.
See, who wouldn't want to come to a show like this?
You know what you should have him do? Come out and do what he used to do with the with this DJ business to try and get the crowd going.
No, they tried.
Well, that's what he's supposed to be doing.
That's what his dancing routine is.
I told him maybe do some push-ups on stage. Have the audience challenge you to some
No, 'cause
push-ups.
sometimes he does stand, hands up, baby, hands up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and didn't go over well.
Imagine
a riot broke out.
People stormed out. They all went into Zuccotti Park and lived there.
That's
for the rest.
what the protesters
Yeah.
are.
All right. Well, listen, I can't do this all day. Scott, good luck with your tour.
Thank you.
Shuli, good luck with the tour.
Thank you,
Ronnie,
Howard.
of course. And today...
Julie, shame on you. You're just using these guys for attention.
Of course he is.
You're a
and
you're
by
a
the way, yes,
professional.
he'll admit that
Sure.
freely. But
I'm not denying that.
And by the way, if you are going to any of the shows, you might get some giant sunglasses. And who knows, I hear a rumor that in the future you might get a funny hat. There you go. All right. Thank you very much, Scott.
Ronnie.
Yes, sir.
Have you gotten too big for the block party?
Yes.
Too Hollywood?
What? What did you say?
Nothing.
What are you talking about?
Nothing,
man?
sir.
Shuli, have you seen a change or an evolution in Ronnie's persona since the block party began?
Yeah, I remember the first block party. He was dragging his knuckles.
You guys.
The ray of sunshine. No, you know what? I will say this.
Yeah, shut the lights.
I will say this, Ronnie. It really does enjoy doing these shows, and
We have a great time. It's a lot of fun.
he really does dig it. So, and I'm happy with that. And Scott, he does enjoy it too when money is put in his hand at the end of the night. And with this team, we can't go wrong.
Well, I thought you hit it on the head, Shuli, that the show has evolved into something that's so bad it's good. And you don't want to
Exactly.
change that format. It works.
Right. Like, you know, okay, so to me, it's worse if we sit here and put bits together and plan and whatever, sketches, jokes, whatever the fuck we do, and we go out there and it sucks, then we look real bad. So if we go out there, knowing and telling people, look, this isn't a polished, well-oiled machine. There's going to be some bumps. There's going to be some lulls here and there. You get what you expect, and people seem to be happy, you know, until you guys put cameras in their face. Apparently then, you know, we get a different review of the show, but whatever.
Yeah, exactly. We get a different review.
When they come and see us, they enjoy it, you know, and they're turning out. I mean, we're getting better and better crowds at every show, and now we're taking this thing cross-country, man.
And my motto in show business is now, any publicity is good publicity.
That's right.
Man,
That's right.
Ronnie Nation, this has become. Ronnie, you mentioned in the studio you sort of got cut off, but that if you were
Nobody cuts me off anymore. Nobody.
Sorry, you let someone cut you off because you chose. You mentioned that if you had something pre-planned, if you tried to get out some sort of act, that the crowd would just simply boo you. They want to hear the rowdy Ronnie.
Exactly. Why would I want to go out there and say, hey, I'm running a limo driver. I used to be a limo driver, but now I'm in the studio all the time. They don't want to hear that. They know that.
I agree. It's the same reason why Scott doesn't want to be happy at these shows and full of life is because people expect Scott from the show. So he puts on a good show, and he comes in there with this somber attitude. Meanwhile, he's doing cartwheels up and down the whole night.
He's so much more effervescent and joyful when the camera stopped rolling.
In all seriousness, I couldn't do this without these guys. So
They better not fucking use my name if I'm not there anymore.
What's that?
It better not be the Ronnie Munn block party if I'm not there. You just remember that. You ditch me on this fucking thing, you better change the name. You got that?
We're going to end up in court for copyright infringement?
You got that right.
All right.
All right.
What if I tell him, hey, Ronnie's, you know, welcome to the block party, Ronnie's here, he's in my pocket. I don't have to take you out.
You can do that. You can do that.
People believe it.
We should do like a thing, you know, with special effects where I come out of your pocket.
Green screen? This is why I drink. We start spitballing ideas, and I need alcohol. I need to numb the pain.
Are you a month away from pyrotechnics?
Poor Shuley.
Poor me. Poor me.
I feel so bad for him.
But
we're booking gigs left and right, but I feel real bad for him.
We're having a blast.
Scott, before you went in the studio, it seemed to a lot of us that
They're gonna break my balls.
you're very agitated with Howard, and possibly rightfully so, given the way he's treated you in the last.
Agitated with you. Oh, you're not supposed to be. But you're asking me questions.
Well, this is not for behind the scenes. This is for a regular show. So, but Scott, I saw you warm up a little bit to both Howard and to everyone in the studio just now.
What about it?
What prompted that? What was it the memories of the block party?
Oh, the memories are so wonderful. I don't know. I mean, you're on the air. What am I going to do?
Well, it took you a while to even go on the air. I mean, you sat here for a good
busy.
5 minutes.
Did you see what I had to do? See the news that Robin needs?
I saw a little
It takes
silent.
like a freaking hour to do that.
I know, but I saw a little bit of silent protest in your eyes.
No, I was busy. If I went in right away, she would never have the news. I was working.
Nevertheless, it was nice to see you back in the studio with a smile on your face.
I promise I'll never let that happen again.
Scott, what did you take from that conversation? What will you try to incorporate into
What would I take?
your quote-unquote act?
I would take, Scott, give up. Leave the business.
No, but
That's
he
what I
said
would
just to
take.
have, even if it's one line, Howard said, just a little bit more performance while you're up there. A little bit more preparation. Which avenue of his suggestions do you see yourself exploring?
I don't know, maybe some comedy. 5 lines, 10 lines. Try some, throw out the ones that don't work. Go from there.
At the end of the day, given all the aggravation, the way Ronnie and Shuley bust your balls on the air when you come back from these weekends, is it worth it both monetarily and emotionally?
Not really. No, we have a good time. It's a good show. It's a good show. People should come and watch me eat in the meet and greet. You pay extra for that privilege.
As Robin put it, the eat and greet.
The eat and greet, yes, I love it. The eat and greet. That's what they told me it was. Maybe I missed the M on the memo. Typo.
We've always known you're about meeting girls,
meeting guys
and such.
Right.
What we didn't know and what we just found out in that last segment is that you're about writing poetry.
Yeah, I've written a few.
What type of rhythm or verse structure do you use when you write? Are you more of a haiku guy? Do you do more of a rhyme scheme? I mean,
rhyme scheme.
And so you do.
I go for the rhyme scheme.
A little 1-2-1-2 type of back and forth.
It's usually 3 to 5 paragraphs of trying to make everything rhyme together.
What inspired this? Where did this come from?
Girls, man.
But when I think of you,
me?
Well, I always think of you.
Thank you.
But when I think of you, I don't think of a poet or someone who gets overly romantic in that sense. I could see you sending flowers to work and pulling smooth moves and stuff like that, but poetry, I didn't see that coming down the pike.
Hey, guy's got to do it. A guy's got to do it to impress a chick, man.
How long have you been writing poetry for?
Oh, probably since about 17.
Who are your biggest influences?
What do you mean? I have no,
in the world of poetry, are you a Whitman guy?
No, I don't even know who Whitman is.
Longfellow?
No clue. It's my own thing.
You're inspired by Mund and Mund only.
I'll give you a line.
Yes, yes, please.
As I lie alone late at night, I think of you. What a lovely sight. And that's all you get.
And how does this go over with the ladies?
Goes over pretty well, man.
Would you say 60% of the time it works every time?
I say 90% of the time.
It works every time.
No, not every time. There's a 10%. All right, let's say 85-15. How's that? All right.
I might break your balls, but I'm learning from you at the same time.
Okay, good. I like to hear that. I like that. That's good.
Mund Nation, baby.
There you go, man.
Sweeping the US of A.
There you go.
We should start off with Scott Salem's quest to bowl. And I know we had a lot of Scott on the wrap-up show yesterday, and we're going to have a lot of Scott on today, simply because he's in the crosshairs. And it was sort of the perfect storm today because Scott, I would imagine, was fired up about what happened yesterday. And the news broke the story that he had emailed Howard about there was a new PBA event and he wanted to go, and Howard had gotten an email. But that was at the tail end of this. What I heard, and Gary, you can correct me if I'm wrong, is Scott had talked to Doug Goodstein, yourself, Tim Sabian, everybody who basically said no to him, yet he persisted until he got a message from Howard, which basically said no. Now, Scott's argument, and I see him running down the hall now, I wonder if he's going to be as fired up as he was in the studio. Scott's argument is a simple one, which is, and Scott, correct me if I'm wrong, no one said no. People didn't answer. People said maybe, or we got to talk to this guy, we got to talk, but nobody came out and said, no, Scott, you cannot do this.
Now, he could have ended it all a month ago by saying, I get that you want to bowl. I don't like the idea. We did it last year. I'm sorry.
I saw the tape because he's not answering the question.
What did he say?
You know what, Scott? I can't talk about this now. I got to deal with some stuff, and he lied.
No, right. That's what he said. I said he could have ended it by saying what I just said, right. But he said, you know what? I'm going to go in the back. I'm tired.
He avoided you.
Of course.
Scott, this is Fitzsimmons logic you're using.
I was going to say, yes. Of course he avoided me.
You know, here's what you need to know if this comes back up again today, because John and I talked about this yesterday. When push comes to shove, he firmly blames you for not giving him the answer and feels that after all these years, and this is the only time he's ever asked something like this, which I don't know, people always say that, I have to go back, that you needed to tell him no, and I'm like, no company works like that.
I don't interact with him about his vacation days. I don't even know when he takes vacation.
But it's not only that. I mean, the reason I said it's Fitzsimmons' logic is because you were telling Greg you didn't want to do it, but not just saying, don't do it.
Right. Yeah. I have discomfort saying that, so it's my problem. It's his problem.
You owed it to him to tell him no, because you didn't. You fucked him up for a month.
Right.
By the way, I was in my car listening to the wrap-up show yesterday. I was getting very annoyed with Scott the engineer. It was just fucking infuriating.
What was he saying?
Well, that bowling discussion again. And it was just,
but I mean, doesn't he ever
he's
get
so weird
that he should leave something alone?
No, well, it's just weird. He has this feeling that if I had come to him right away and said no about him bowling on the PBA tour, that somehow everything would have been fine. I've told him I'm not comfortable dealing with him about this stuff. He goes, in 26 years of working for Howard, I've never asked him for anything. And I went to him and he couldn't give me a straight answer. And I'm like, dude, I don't give you a straight answer on anything because I've never had to deal with you. And I don't deal with you about your personal vacation.
But isn't it great when people decide you should do what they're able to do?
Yeah. I'm glad that you know what I should do, but I'm not comfortable dealing with the reason there's Gary and Tim. The only reason they're here is that I want layers of people between me and Scott the engineer. That's their job. And he didn't want to go to Gary because Gary even said to me, I would have just told him no. So he didn't want that answer.
Well, I got the feeling, I didn't say it yesterday, but I got the feeling he knows all these other people can say no to him. He decided to take it to you.
Because he knows I can.
Hoping you would not be able to say no.
I have
and
wiggle
he'd get
room.
to do it.
Right. Yeah, he goes to everyone, and then
That's why he wouldn't take their no's.
Right.
See, could I go to Benji? No, Benji has no power.
And everyone pretty much he went to said, look, it's not happening, or we're discussing it, and we'll get back to you.
It doesn't look good.
Yeah, but he's all upset. First of all, in any normal work environment, he would have been out the door. You don't tell your boss he's rude because he doesn't want to deal with you.
Well, that's the first thing. He's not even considering that.
Yeah, there's a chain of command here. Scott is to go to Gary or Tim, never me. He knows it.
And in spite of how frustrating that is for him,
right?
That's the rule.
Yeah. And so, like, I get off the air and I had to go into Scott's room to record a commercial.
And then he's looking at you.
Oh, and he goes, I haven't heard from you about my bowling. I'm wondering what the answer is. And they have it on video. They're going to show it on Howard TV. And I just...
he actually confronted you.
Yeah, he confronted me. And I just went, Scott, I don't have time for this right now. Which I didn't. Everyone knows that after the show, don't bother me.
Hey, Howard, Doug sent you a thing about the bowling tournament.
Yeah.
Do you have any problem?
I can't deal with it now because I just want to take a break.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm going to talk to Tim. I'll talk to Gary and find out what's going on, okay?
Thanks. All right. Appreciate it.
He's breaking all the rules.
I was so fucking aggravated. Oh, and this is all about bowling. Sorry, if you're a professional bowler, good, then leave. Go bowl. What the fuck you want from me with your bowling? You're going to bother me about your fucking bowling?
Bowling is a hobby.
Yeah.
That's what you do after work in your off time.
It gets so crazy with Scott and bowling that Gary has the best story about Scott with the bowling. You know? I mean...
That would be like you whipping out your camera right now.
Yeah.
And saying, you know what, I don't feel like doing a show.
I'd rather just photograph
What I feel like
everyone.
doing is a photo session.
Well, that's exactly what it's like. And you want to know something? There are many times I go, it'd be kind of interesting to take photographs of everyone here, and we have such cool lighting. I'll do it. But then after the show, I'm so tired I don't do it. Yeah, so why don't I just blow off the show and do it?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do today. I don't want to do the radio show. I want to go take pictures of everyone.
I'll let you do that if I can go bowling.
Well, it gets so crazy. Gary has the best story about... Oh, it's so... If you follow the story, it's amazing with Scott and this bowling. Now, first of all, the way Scott mouthed off to me and started yelling, he never does to his wife. And this all comes down to his wife doesn't let him bowl a lot.
This is an opportunity.
And this is a guy who's he's close to 60 years old. The statement, my wife won't let me, should no longer even be an issue.
Why doesn't she let him bowl? I mean, I don't even know
Who
what's
has
going
permission?
on there.
Who has permission? Permission is bullshit. Oh, you infuriated me on that wrap-up show, dude. Your logic is so bizarre.
I get it. What? You don't want me to go. I got it.
Forget that. Forget being the victim, as
It's
Tim
not my
says.
wife either. She has.
No, it is.
No, she's fine with me bowling. She
Okay,
had nothing to
sure,
do with it. Okay.
Yeah, right. That's why Gary's wrestling story is maybe the funniest thing when you were running around pitching that wrestler for the show, because you needed the guy from the PBA tour to call your wife to get you to go bowling because she wouldn't let you.
No, that has nothing to do
okay,
with it.
all right.
No, not
and
at all.
Blaming me. Listen, Scott. I'm the Howard Stern show. I'm the Howard Stern in the Howard Stern show.
I know.
I'm not comfortable dealing with you
That's
about
why-
your personal vacation days, ever. I don't want to deal with it. I got into radio not to deal with guys like you about their vacation days.
Okay.
I'm worrying about my own fucking life.
I know.
That's why there's a Gary and Tim. You didn't like that Gary would tell you no, and you didn't like that Tim would tell you no. So you're like, Howard owes it to me. I don't owe you anything. I don't have to deal with you about your vacation.
Fine.
You think I'm walking around worrying about if you go bowling?
You're obviously
As far as
not.
I know, I hired you. Let's face it. I brought you over from K-Rock. No one else.
I know.
I'm the guy who walked into Tom Chisano when he wanted to get rid of you and kept you.
I know.
Other than that, so I like you. But I like you because I want you working here.
And I am.
And you
And I
want to go
appreciate it.
take personal days and go bowling. And that's fine. Deal with Gary and Tim. If they tell me that that's acceptable, I'll do it. I don't want to be in the minutia of your bowling schedule. You know,
He shouldn't even know that you bowl.
yeah, it's not of my interest. And the idea that you come in and go, you owe it to me. Fuck you, you fuck. I go, fuck you, you fuck.
All right, I apologize.
Go yell
for
at your
that.
wife, fuck you fuck.
I do.
Yeah, good.
I apologize for that.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
Okay, so
you owed it to me. This would have all been over. I don't owe you that.
At least you know he loves you. You only speak to people like that you love.
Yeah, well, no, I just don't understand the logic like that. And Tim, I was listening to Robert Show. Tim told him he has a victim mentality, and he does.
Logic doesn't have anything to do with this, Howard. If he really thought this through, he'd never even bring it up.
And it would be fine if you brought it up to Gary or Tim. I don't mind. Anything you've got a problem with here, feel free to voice it to Gary and Tim.
Okay.
But you think it's logical for a guy to say, you know what, I want to take some time off from work to go bowling?
Well, here,
people
we worked at K-Rock, which is more of a structured company.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine Tom
Wow.
Chiasano, Eric?
Gary once went into Tom and said, because you want a definition of a personal day. According to
Right.
Scott, I want to go bowling, I'll take a personal day. Well, that's a very civil service kind of mentality. I know people
Really?
who'd work civil service, and they're like, I'm taking a personal day. They just tell you. And then you go, well, really, what for? And it's like, oh, you don't have a right to ask me.
It's personal.
It's personal. Well, so...
Like they
Gary,
own that day.
Gary once went to Tom Chisano when we worked at K-Rock and said he needed a personal day. So Tom goes, what for? So Gary was like, oh, I thought with personal days you don't have to say, but he told him. And Tom goes, well, no, that's not a definition of a personal day. We thought of personal days. Well, I'm feeling blue. I'll take a personal.
Right. We used to call them mental health day.
Yeah, it's not that.
I'm planning to be depressed next week. And I'm going to
in
bowl to
Vegas
cure
while
my
I'm bowling.
depression.
Yeah. I know you want to bowl. In fact, some of the emails were like, hey, let Scott go bowl. Because they are probably like you. They work at a job where they're miserable, and they identify
I'm not
with you.
miserable.
Yeah.
I love it here. Let me clarify that.
But you do make...
I'm not miserable, and I
Right.
get a lot of opportunities. You gave me the opportunity last year.
There we go.
And I appreciate
that. So now
that.
it's not going to be a yearly
and
event.
now it's like a drug addict. You gave me a little, and now
Right.
I want more.
Well, it's so crazy because the PBA starts going, Scott goes, well, the guy from the PBA wants and Gary goes, well, since when does the PBA run this show?
Yeah, they have one.
No, they don't
desires.
run. They don't.
Gary, come in here and tell that story
They
about
don't run.
Scott with the bowling. Yeah, this is crazy. Gary
But
told me
Scott,
this morning.
It wasn't a guy from the PBA. First of all, let me clarify that.
Yeah.
If you're talking about the wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah, the PBA had nothing to do with that. Not at all.
What was that big story you just told me?
Oh, the one in...
The PBA one.
The wrestling.
The wrestling.
So
this is how much Scott loves bowling and wants to bowl. And poor Scott.
I just told you that.
Scott, I'm sorry to bust you on this, and you know the story is true, and I know you're going to feel bad about it, but it is the funniest fucking story ever. So Scott, who's never involved in guests having to do anything with the show ever, shows up one day with a wrestler. And I don't remember, what was the guy's name?
didn't show up.
Batista, Barcelona, what was the guy's name?
Yeah, Batista.
Batista, right? So we're like, well, Will and I are like, who the hell is Batista? So Will comes to me, and he goes, what's with Scott and the wrestler? And I had no idea what he was talking about. He goes, he came to me with like 5 pages of notes on this wrestler, and I've never seen Scott pitch anybody.
He was
And
mentoring.
But he's really big on this wrestler. So Will brings it up in our meeting. Will starts to pitch it. And you're like, I'm zoning. I don't even. Why are you bringing this up to me?
I was dumbfounded.
You didn't even understand what they were
I
saying.
said, what kind of pitch is this?
Then we heard that Scott was mad that Will didn't pitch it correctly, and I think
No,
Scott
I wasn't.
And then Scott even jumped in. You jumped in during the meeting, which you never
did.
have it during a guest. And you were like, "Well, he does this and he does that." And I remember we were all scratching our heads, like, "Why is Scott so invested in Batista, the wrestler?"
Right.
I'll tell you. You want to know the true story?
I know the true story. The guy called and told me.
Go ahead.
So there's a guy that's involved with the PBA.
No, he's not involved with the PBA.
He doesn't work for the PBA. He's involved with the bowl.
He
He's
helped
involved
me
with them.
last year.
Right.
Make
All
contact.
right. Who cares? He's a guy.
He's involved.
Who's involved.
He's involved.
Yeah. He's got.
And he told me like Scott wanted to go to the bowling thing.
Right.
And Scott's wife wasn't really that into Scott going bowling.
Right.
So Scott asked him to call his house and suggest because he had become friendly with Scott and his wife.
He's lying. I never
suggest
asked
to
him to
Scott's
do that.
wife that it's a really good idea if Scott
Good
go
story
bowling.
anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
And
he's lying.
this guy, I think, was dating a girl who was somehow involved with the wrestler. So he said to Scott, "If you get the wrestler on the show, I'll make the call for you."
No, that is so outrageous.
So then what is this?
You want me to
Then
get the
why
guy on the phone?
Then why are you so into
'Cause
the
it'd be-
wrestling?
He didn't. I didn't tell him to call my house. He said I have this wrestler. He helped me out, so he said, "Could you possibly pitch this idea?" I looked at it and I said, "Okay." If I didn't think it was at least worthy of pitching it, I wouldn't have.
Right.
So, and he said, "Can you possibly pitch this guy as a guest?" So I looked at it and I said, "Okay." He had a few interesting things about him. I'll just throw it in. I mean, you always say contribute whatever it is.
Right.
It may stick, it may not stick. So I thought maybe it would,
I could
it
tell
would
you
work out.
the
That's
guy's,
all it was. That's
the guy's
all it was.
exact words to me.
The guy wasn't quid pro quo. You had he called your wife to tell her that it would be a good idea.
I didn't tell him because
he called me to tell me fucked me because he never got the wrestler on the show. That's how he contacted
I
me.
didn't fuck him. Obviously, I pitched it as you see,
But
and I
think
told him that.
he was under the impression
it's not my decision who's on the show.
he was under the impression there was some sort of fair trade made.
No.
And then he did tell me that when he called to speak to your wife about it, that she got very upset that she said, "Scott put you up to this," and then he said she put down the phone and yelled at you for like 20 minutes.
I never put him up to this. He asked me if I was bowling in another tournament, and I said no. My wife, my wife was still in mourning for her
Did
sister.
you give the guy a definite no about Batista?
I told him. I told him I pitched the idea.
Scott, I warn you that if you go too deep into this, I may be forced to get the guy on the phone and it'll get weird.
Might as well come clean.
That's absolute. What do you mean come clean? It's his word against my word.
He said you absolutely called and asked him to make the call.
I called. No, I called him. I spoke to him. Obviously, he pitched the guest. I didn't make a deal with him. I made no deal with him.
But anyway, getting back to this.
That's absolutely not
this
true.
This bowling is going to do you in. It's enough with the bowling. Go bowling on your own time.
I do.
Enjoy it.
I do.
Stop with the PBA tour.
Okay.
You don't need it. It's nonsense. You're not a professional bowler.
No, I'm not.
And I know you enjoy it.
Yeah, it was great to compete with the best in the world, and
I understand.
So,
but you're needed here. This is the best in the world. You're part of a radio show that's the best in the world.
Absolutely. It has been for a long time.
This is pays the bills, and do it. That's it.
Okay.
And please never come to me about your personal days.
Okay.
I don't want to get into radio to be in charge of your personal days. You understand that, Robin?
I understand it perfectly.
Yeah. I mean, I love you.
It'd be one thing if he came in here with a problem about a family member dying.
Right. Yeah, that's different.
But bowling?
Yeah. You should have heard him on the wrap-up show. He was on fire. All the years I work here, 35 years, and he owed me a no.
He owed you personal contact.
Yeah.
About his bowling.
I don't want to talk to him about it.
Okay. I didn't think it was.
And I'm not comfortable saying no to people about
I know.
That's why you went to me instead of Gary.
No, I know.
He knows I'm a sucker.
Yeah.
And you're going to say no, but that's exactly what it is.
Right.
You heard from Doug, you heard from Tim, you heard from Gary, and you go, I'll write to Howard.
No, they didn't give me a definite no. They said back off. I wanted a definite no.
I'll write to Howard myself.
I'm going to.
Okay. I get it.
When Tim says back off, it means Howard doesn't give a shit. He just wants to show up, go to work, know everyone's in place, and then leave here. It's a job. Bowling.
They have enough respect for you that they don't want to burst your bubble, but they're trying to tell you subtly, stop.
Meanwhile, you went on that PBA tour. You kind of sucked. Let's be honest. I mean, your scores were horrible.
Well, I mean, they were good for,
That's my point. You embarrassed yourself. Everyone was carrying on how good you are.
I don't think I embarrassed myself.
Yeah. I mean, come on, dude. You're some kind of bowler. What were the scores? Mostly 130s?
No. I averaged in the 180s, which is pretty good. Yeah.
All right. Well, that isn't bad.
Which is pretty good for the...
Because I heard about a lot of 130s.
Well, there were a few of them. I'm not going to deny that. There were a few 230s as well.
There were?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I mean, that's...
Let me ask you something. You ever watch the David Letterman show? You know who that is? Let me just... I'm going to tell you why you don't respect me, okay? And I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. I'm going to tell you why you don't respect me, and this is serious business, because I heard you on that wrap-up show. You think at the David Letterman show, David Letterman's sound engineer calls Dave to ask for time off to go bowling?
No.
You don't? Why do you think that?
I think it's a different structure.
No, it's the same structure.
Same structure.
You
Trust
just
me.
bulldozed your way through
I
it.
think Letterman's people would have been like, Scott's calling Howard to ask him about, you know what it is? I'm a nice fucking guy.
I didn't call you.
Letterman's a prick. Okay. Well, you should read the books by Bill
No, you were a
Carter.
nice guy, and that's why I appealed to you.
Letterman walks around backstage. It's tantamount to please don't look at me. Don't talk to me. Fuck off. He's in a private bunker. I mean, it's a whole fucking, he's neurotic. He's insane. You know, just because I'm nice to you and friendly and hang out, don't think of me as any different than Letterman.
Okay.
In fact, I'm better than Letterman.
I know.
My ratings are better. My business is better.
I know. Okay.
I'm an icon. I'm going to go in history books, according to John Stamos.
In John's book. John's writing a
John Stamos is, yeah. So, I mean, treat me with a little respect.
I do, and I appeal to you.
There's no way
'cause
the
I know-
sound engineers on Letterman's show, they go to the producer.
Okay.
And respect Gary a little bit.
Okay.
He's the producer.
You were yelling at Tim.
And
All
Tim...
these people are superior to you on the scale, on the totem pole.
And Tim's like out of his mind with you from this. Don't approach me. I shouldn't know about this.
Okay.
You wouldn't do that if you worked on the Letterman show. You would never go up to David Letterman in a million years and say, excuse me, Dave, would you mind if I went bowling on my personal days? And you know what Letterman would say? Fire that bald guy. I don't know his name.
Who is that? Get him out of here.
Yeah. And never let me see him again. That's what he would do. I'm not like that. And you know that about me. So you take advantage of me.
I wasn't trying to take advantage.
You are.
That's exactly what I said you'd say. You'd say no, but you knew exactly what you were doing.
Letterman was fucking girls who worked on the show, and they didn't have access to him. They couldn't ask him for personal days. He was fucking them, and they were afraid of him. That tells you what kind of guy Letterman is. He's out of his fucking mind, that guy. I'm not even fucking you, and you're asking me these things.
But I'd be willing.
If you could...
You only have to ask.
If you would fuck me on Tuesday, I'll go bowling on Thursday.
Yeah, and by the way, even if I gave you permission, you got to go, then your wife's going to let you go bowl?
Oh, she has no problem with it. She's fine with it.
All right.
Tell him he's bowling without pay.
Right. Scott, is it true you're bowling without pay?
Well, yes.
She understands.
She understands everything.
She understands.
She's a wonderful. She understands I'm a lunatic.
How much, how
But
much I enjoy that.
You don't respect me at all.
I do.
No, that's
really.
okay. You don't have to respect me.
And that's why I went directly to you, because I just didn't want to,
I pride myself. No,
Wait a minute. I got to hear this. You went directly to him because what?
Well, I didn't, I thought that he deserved to know that I wanted to do this.
What?
Why does he deserve that? You went to him because you didn't get the answer you wanted everywhere else. You won't admit
I didn't
that.
get an answer everywhere else. It's not the answer I wanted.
Tim said back off. What does that mean to you? Read the signals.
Tim...
Yeah. When Tim says back off, it means Howard doesn't care.
I thought he meant on a level of he doesn't want to do it for the show. He doesn't care about doing it for the show. So that's when I said, okay, I'll just, I don't, if the show doesn't
and
want
Tim said no.
No, I never asked that question to him.
Personal days.
Oh, his personal days.
Yeah.
So why'd you come to me about personal days? Go to Tim.
You deserved what? Howard deserved what?
That I go to him directly. Okay, now I know that he doesn't want to,
You don't know that after 35 years, I don't deal with your personal days? I mean, come on. And you're treating me like I'm a dick. And, a lot of people in the audience wrote me and said, I'm a dick. And I'm like, I'm a dick. I'm not even supposed to know about this.
Okay.
You know, imagine if everybody here came to me with all their personal.
You wouldn't have much of a show. If people want everybody to bring you their little petty complaints, you could spend all day doing that and not getting prepared for this.
You should see my email. I don't have one friend. All I have is people who write me who have my personal email asking me for shit all day. And I'm busy either saying no or some people I don't write back.
I don't ask.
Like Scott.
Yeah,
No,
I don't. I just don't write back. Because you know what? You know what? I'm not comfortable saying no, and nor do I want to sit there and explain myself.
This was the only email. Usually I just send you work stuff. I mean, you know, that's I've never send you anything on a personal level.
Thank you.
Well,
up until now.
Up until now.
I mean, if there was a death in your family, I'd write you a note.
I must have lost my mind. No.
No, it's just I don't deal with it. That's all, Scott. And I'm not doing it to get you. I don't deal with it with anyone.
Okay.
I really don't.
Oh, I know.
I mean, maybe like if Robin came to me about something, but she doesn't even bugs me. Honestly, she really is so not a pain in the ass. She's so into the job.
I know.
More
I'm
than
into the
I
job
am.
too.
She's way more into it than I am, quite frankly. And Fred, all the years, he sits there, like, he behaves himself.
You don't even know if he wants
There were
anything.
times I've actually, they said, there's a movie. You can take time off if you can shoot the movie. I've turned it down because this is my job.
He doesn't come to me and go, Howard, you're not going to believe this. I have an offer to do a film. Because, first of all,
it's not his problem.
Yeah, I'm not interested in Fred in movies. I'm just interested in him on the radio.
Okay.
I mean, honestly. And I understand the bowling, we tried it as an entertainment piece, and you got to go for a week. And now it's going to become a yearly thing. And it wasn't all that entertaining. And so, you know, listen, I don't want to deal with everyone's personal schedule. Yeah.
You know, I just want to throw one more thing at you about, you know, stuff that we turned down. And I'm not going to say that they asked me to be on the show, but I got an inquiry from Celebrity Apprentice.
Right.
And, you know, what they said is we need you by 9 o'clock every morning. And I'm like, I just can't do that. I can't not be here at 9 o'clock every morning for 3 weeks. Only 3 weeks.
Right.
So when you think about it, I'd be missing the show from 9 o'clock on for, 6-7 days.
Right. And if you had bothered me with that,
I wouldn't.
I would have been tortured by it. I would have been like, oh, it's an opportunity for Gary.
No.
You can blah, blah, blah. But you know what? I just want the guy here and I want him working.
Scott and I had this conversation yesterday. You told me something 28 years ago, and it's always stuck with me. I did something, an appearance, and maybe it made me late for something. And you said, I got to explain something to you. Without what we do here, none of that other stuff is available to us.
Right.
This is the most important thing. And then all that other stuff comes from that. But this is first and foremost.
Listen, that's the most important thing. I got offered, Gary knows about this. He's the only one I talked about. I got offered a job recently, a very big job. You know, when I'm talking a big job, Scott, it ain't a bowling tour. I'm talking
It's
about.
not just going bowling.
Right, yeah, I'm talking about, it was offered me. I was intrigued by it. I had a lot of discussions about it. A lot of discussions about it. And it involved, like one night a week, I'd have to stay up late, and then come and do the show. And then it involved some traveling and things like that. And I thought about it, and I thought about it. And I was like, this is really kind of a fun idea. Maybe I really would have liked to have done it. But ultimately, I turned it down. And why? Because it wouldn't have been fresh for my radio show. It has to be a schedule that works for this radio show. For myself.
Okay.
It's the most important thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This show is so important to me that, listen, I have given up things in my personal life that I should have been more attentive to. The show, so when a guy comes to me and goes, you're not giving me a no, I'm bowling. It's inconsequential. It sounds silly.
I've been offered Dancing with the Stars 3 times.
Now, look at that.
But even on a smaller level.
And they're like, we'll work around your schedule. I'm like, no, you won't.
No, you won't. You're not getting up at 4 in the morning. Or 3 in the morning in Robin's case.
Even on a smaller level, do you know how many World Series tickets, how many great Jet games, how many amazing concerts we turned down because I'm like, well, I got to be at work the next day.
Bob Kraft, the owner of the New England Patriots himself, wrote me an email just last week, and he said, big Jet game, I want you my personal box, blah, blah, blah. And I thought about it, and I said, it's Sundays, I go back to the city, and I prepare like a monk. I sit there by myself, and I prepare for the show. I would like to go to a Jet game in Bob Kraft's box.
That would be nice.
Sit there and go, you imagine what goes on
available.
There? And then you're sitting there probably with the governor or somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's probably pretty great.
I'm sure it's
I
awesome.
say no.
Sounds great.
All right, I'll go back there and stare at a wall.
I will.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Never bother me again with anything personal.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Scott.
Scott. you feel dressed down after all this? Like, do you feel like you came down a few notches?
No.
As far as like what your status up here?
No, not at all.
Did what they had to say make sense in the sense that
I get it. I get it.
you went about it the wrong way, and that everyone makes sacrifices for the show and turns things down, opportunities?
That's what they do. I just asked. That's all. I didn't go. I just asked.
And do you still maintain that the no answer does not necessarily mean a no?
I gotta know. He wants me here. He wants me here during the show.
But initially, when you got no response,
no response is not an answer. So,
do you think you should have inferred that that means no in Howard's world?
You know what? I dropped the bowling issue. I just wanted to take some time off that we get as vacation time or personal time.
Yeah, no, of course not. And do whatever
I wanted to do. I mean, you know.
All right, Scott. You seem very upset right now. You seem like you're holding back.
I'm not.
A lot of emotion.
I'm not holding back any. What are you holding back?
You seem eerily calm.
I'm very calm. Why would I be upset?
Well,
I'm disappointed that I'm not going, but I get it.
In the weather world, they call this the calm before the storm.
No storm. There's no storm. Believe me, there's no storm.
No storm, no bowling.
Hey, you were there last year. You know how exciting it was.
Riveting.
You get it. You get it. Thank you.
All right, man.
Yeah.
At Doug and all of the TV.
But what else does he have? What does he think people are going to see? I mean, that is the greatest clip ever. It's baffling.
Howard, was so genuine. I mean, he's really hurt.
Yeah.
About what?
That they made the whole special about what a fuck up he is when there was other stuff going on.
There was nothing going on other than the fact that nothing. I mean, what about Ronnie is like a complete moron on stage?
Right, but he said they didn't focus on that.
I was listening to the wrap-up show yesterday, and it amazes me that Scott is really upset with the Howard TV people because they did a series on... Howard TV does a great series behind the scenes, and they followed Ronnie, Scott the engineer, and Shuley up to one of these Ronnie block party appearances. And the behind-the-scenes show eventually focuses on Scott because... Scott doesn't do anything at these appearances, which is funny, which is the whole reason he's funny.
He never knows why he's funny.
No, and then so now he's like, I'm really angry with everyone at Howard TV because you have to hear this rap because they focused on me and it was very negative about. But what else would you focus?
He's so silly.
It's the reason he's funny,
and it was very negative. Like
You're out of
somebody
your
should
mind.
turn him into a positive person.
Yeah.
When they're filming him.
I can't believe they couldn't find anything else funny to cut. I mean, Scott.
Am I the funniest one there?
Well, Scott, the only reason you're a bit interesting is because you're so not interesting. That's your thing.
Thanks for the compliment. A new level.
It's for you to walk around angry with Doug Goodstein is the mark of an insane human being. You've officially gone over the cliff.
Really?
Yeah, you're insane. You're insane.
Well, behind the scenes was supposed to be about Ronnie's
Scott,
block party.
You'll never be at a block party unless there's something about you. Like, you can't do stand-up. You can't do singing. You can't dance. You're standing on the stage doing nothing. Nothing. You do nothing on stage. And that is the only thing that's funny, that you think that you're doing something. What do you think you're doing?
It doesn't have to turn into a bash, for
Sure it
45
does.
minutes of bashing Scott.
But what else would it be? How else are you going to get gigs?
There's other people involved. I'm not the headliner. Shuli's the headliner.
But the fact
But
that you
you're
would,
that hidden star, the breakout star.
Yeah, I'm the
Shuli
star.
goes up and does a stand-up.
Yeah, he does.
And it's fine. It's funny. You go up and do nothing. That's fascinating. There's lots of guys who go up on stage and do stand-up.
Yes.
There's no one like you in America who actually goes up on stage and demands to be paid, and then even gets angry when he's not paid fast enough.
Takes a lot of talent.
Yeah, I mean, you have absolutely no talent. You have no reason to be on stage, and there you are on stage. If that should be a 10-hour behind-the-scenes Howard TV. They went too easy on you.
No, really.
They did.
No, I don't think so.
Well, that's why you're funny.
Okay.
And I'll never be able to explain it to you. You don't even see it. You got to hear this guy.
I want to see the show. I forgot that it had gone up, and I didn't get to look at it yet.
You made a big mistake.
Well, you were part of the bashing, so.
Oh, was she?
Of course.
What, my laugh?
No.
What did I say?
They interviewed you, and you said,
Oh, yeah. She wasn't bashed. She was part of the bashing. Yeah.
Right.
I know. She was very funny. She started to laugh when she heard about you on stage. It was the best part of the special. I mean, listen to this guy. It's unbelievable. Well, first, Ronnie spends a lot of time with Scott, the engineer.
He loves it.
Yeah. And they said to Ronnie, be honest. John Heiner Gary said, be honest. Is Scott fun to be with? And it threw Ronnie. He had no answer.
Right.
I mean, he couldn't.
He couldn't say yes.
Because there's no way Scott's fun.
Well, of course I'm not fun.
No.
I mean, I'm not the life of the party, obviously.
No. Life of the party.
is questionable. If you're alive.
You're barely alive.
Thanks.
Here, listen to this.
I spent the whole weekend with Scott before Thanksgiving.
But you guys used to hang around a lot.
Yeah.
So you've always been sort of friendly.
Yeah.
Is Scott fun to hang out with? Be honest.
I'm getting to sound like him. No, it was fine. I mean, he's a little. He's got.
That doesn't sound like it was a very good time, Ron.
No. Don't put words in my mouth, dude. We had a great time.
He was so flummoxed by that question.
Yes.
Is Scott?
Nobody ever asked me if it was fun.
He never thought about it before. He just goes with Scott. And then Scott comes in and he's upset at Howard TV. And I went, this guy has flipped his lid. Well, you're delusional. You need to be locked in a mental institution. You're crazy. What is it you think is going on at those comedy clubs when you show up?
Well,
what do you think is going on?
I'm not supposed to be the center of attention. I'm a side act.
But you're whatever.
I'm a
act,
side asshole.
You're a side no act.
Well,
you do nothing.
It was never.
That's what's fascinating.
The point was
and then
never,
you're upset when people point it out.
No, the point was never to have me do a lot anyway to begin with.
But you're getting paid to show up.
I'm getting paid to be there and
to do what?
To help.
To entertain people, and you get up and you do nothing. And then you're surprised when someone comments on it. That's why people will continue to go to see you. They want to see you do nothing and sit there with a big smile on your face and demand to get paid.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I
have demands. Where's my room? And first I need to eat, I
mean,
I want my parking comped.
Yeah.
You're the go-to guy people fuck around with, but they may use it as a joke, but it might not be real. In your mind, how much of it is real?
A lot of it's real. I mean, it's a perfect example. They just ran a special on Howard TV about the Ronnie Block Party. Mm-hmm. So 90% of that Ronnie Block Party was not Ronnie Block Party. It was Bash and Scott.
That's right.
Seriously, that hurt me because it was supposed to be about Ronnie's block party and behind the scenes, but literally 90% of it was Scott's a fuck up.
So who was doing the bashing?
Yeah, who was bashing?
Everybody. They interviewed the guests, the people that came, Ronnie, Shuli, the producer, Lee.
So do you feel that
anybody they could find?
Do you feel that what they did is unfair?
That
and
was
you're not that person.
I get it. I'm not. I'm not an exciting person. That's the life of the party, obviously. So hey, whatever. If they don't want to hang out with me, fine. That's fine. I mean, I'm not. I don't get crazy about it.
He's nuts.
They're missing out, not me.
Oh, know. What are they missing out on?
On the fun that is Scott.
Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah. I heard like he's.
If your life gets too exciting and you need to come down a little, you hang out with me.
I hear you're really angry with like Doug Goodstein and the whole Howard TV crew. That's hysterical.
Listen, why?
Tell me more about that. How would you demonstrate that?
I felt that was piling on. Okay.
Yeah. How did you demonstrate that? Are you not talking to them?
No, I'm fine.
No, you shouldn't talk to them. You should be really angry with them.
Well, take yourself away, like you said.
Yeah.
It'll be their loss.
Yeah. You ought to.
I'm talking to them. I'm not. You know, I was upset at it.
You're insane. I want you to know that. You do nothing at a gig, and you're shocked that people want to talk about that.
Now, here's the group of people. They have to put together a TV show of Ronnie's block party. They're looking around at what's going on, Scott, and they notice you.
Scott yelled at Howard TV producer Keith, that guy Keith.
I
didn't yell at him.
Yes, I heard you really yelled at him.
Didn't yell.
But I'm just trying to point out to Scott that he was the most interesting thing.
Yeah. He
when
is.
they were filming. That's what they do. They have to tell a story.
What's more interesting than Scott's? Go ahead.
Keith, I didn't yell at you. I came in and I said, "Oh, there's another culprit." I mean, because you were part of the gang on me.
The bashing.
I didn't yell at you.
First off, it's not a gang on you. It's we point and shoot. You do what you do.
Right.
You know.
If
All
you
right, say it. Nothing.
And
I do
the
nothing.
camera loves you.
It's Scott. It's hysterical what you do. The fact that you go there. I mean, most people like you, someone would say, "Hey, Scott, do you want to make an appearance?" And you'd go, "Of course not. That I don't do anything.
What would I do?
I would be embarrassed." No, you say the opposite. How much do I get paid? Where's my hotel? What why am I not getting paid fast? When am I going to eat? I mean, you're like J-Lo. I was going to say without the talent, but J-Lo doesn't have any talent. I was going to say like you're like you're Tom Cruise without the looks or the talent. I mean, and yet you show up like Tom Cruise.
I'm Tom Snooze.
Shut up. You have demands, and you're angry, and you have rights, and
No, I don't have demands.
It's the greatest. It's the greatest.
You
It's
don't
the
even
greatest.
see yourself.
No, you're the greatest. Don't be insulted.
Okay.
Because your whole thing is showing up and doing nothing.
And don't stop.
There's one
You
point.
figured out a way to make it interesting.
There's one point on the
less
Howard.
than nothing?
There's one point on the Howard TV special where Scott comes up with the idea that he's going to dance into the audience. That's going to be his thing.
Right.
And Shuli's beside himself because it's the greatest. He's like, "Yeah, you got to do that."
Well, I'm trying to come up with something that I can do.
That's the point. You're getting paid and you have nothing to do.
You're already on the bill,
Right.
and you're now deciding what you're going to do.
And his thing is to come out dancing.
Dancing with the boars.
Do you realize how funny this is? This is a wild thing.
Dancing with the boars.
Yeah. This is an incredible thing that's happening on the show. Of course we focus on it. And if we didn't focus on it, you wouldn't be asked to go anywhere.
It's incredible.
You're not a superstar.
I
The
who
reason
said I
people are
was?
willing to pay to see you is because you're not a superstar and we goof on you. Otherwise, you got nothing. If we ignore you, like the
If
rest
we
of the
start
world,
just saying nice things about you,
you're done.
Okay.
Now go back there and wait for more insulting things to be thrown at you and be glad about it.
Thank you.
I can't believe I have to explain that to you.
oh, it's so funny.
No, I get it. I've been here a long time, and I get the idea.
But nobody else is supposed to actually
Scott.
point it out.
The greatest accomplishment in my career is making you famous so that people care about you.
And you have.
Yeah. It's remarkable that anyone would pay. Like, that's why Robin was laughing. When she heard someone paid $35 to go backstage
They're
and
not coming
meet you.
to see me.
Well, they're coming to
alone.
see you and Ronnie.
Yeah, okay.
Two of the biggest bores on the planet.
No, they're coming. It's not just.
Ronnie's been going around now and doing red carpet interviews because some maniac wants to give him a talk show.
Right.
And, I mean, it's unbelievable. Another guy with nothing interesting to say is out there on the red carpet. It's a phenomena. None. Phenomenon.
That's this show, and that's
Yeah.
you and Robin, and you know.
Right. Yeah. So be grateful.
I am grateful.
Be shocked.
But I
be
thought
amazed.
it just went over the top a little.
Find
I
it
mean, you
as
know.
funny as I do.
Over the top. Be happy someone paid attention to you.
Okay.
Go back there and be happy and smile.
All right.
Tell Keith you love him.
Thank you.
All right.
I love Keith.
Beg
I do.
him to keep the camera on you. You made extra money. Now get out. What a maniac. I'm listening to this thing. I go, this guy's insane.
Oh, he's
He's
just
upset.
amazing.
He's upset.
Now he demands to be treated better.
If you don't want to be upset, don't go do these gigs.
How could you actually think that you wouldn't wind up the star of the show? You're at a comedy club or whatever it is, and you do nothing.
I wonder what Scott thinks Howard TV should have covered at the block party. Like, what would he like to have seen covered?
Well, Shuli did the stand-up, and...
I'm not the star.
Oh, you're the star, all right. I guess explain to me he's not the star.
I mean, why? Let me just go there in peace.
If Howard TV didn't cover this, then why would anyone go see him? What is he? You know what? I could spend 4 hours on this.
Just analyzing how he's thinking about
this. This is crazy. He wants to go there and be treated like a star and have no one goof on him.
I mean, people are actually paying extra just to meet him.
Right. Him. I avoid him in the hall. And I never step foot into his studio unless I have to record a commercial. And there are people willing to pay $35 to stare at him. I mean, think about that. A guy I'm trying to avoid. It's unbelievable.
And he's more interested in eating.
Yeah. Oh, and then it's like,
well, look, I do have to eat.
And he's like drying his hands off from the grease while he's shaking the $35 customers off.
Right.
It's unbelievable. If you get to meet him, it's not like nothing else. It's worth $50. Trust me. He should up his price. Ay.
Why were they focused on me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why would you do a special on me? Where's my dinner? Where's my room? Where's my talent?
Yeah, that's the best when he's like,
I do have to eat.
I already have the shit-eating grin because whenever I go near this guy, I laugh.
Are you shitting me?
No, there's a direct message.
You insane mental fucking whack job.
It's such a waste of time.
That went well for
No one
you.
knows what the hell she's talking about.
Who's him?
That went well.
Who's him?
She tried to make a point.
That
to
went
Joey.
well.
Yeah, because you go rat to,
Do something about this.
I ratted to
Whatever
who?
it is she's complaining about.
To who?
Yeah, who?
I didn't say, dude.
Who?
This guy is so insane. He tells me yesterday he has a nice private conversation. Did we have a private conversation?
He said he was pissed at her.
Did I say anything to anyone? You go on the show an hour later and talk about it. After you said, let's not keep it between us, let's not let leave the room. I didn't say a word to anyone. Not even Ronnie, who I tell everything.
Well, they were questioning.
You didn't have to bring anything up.
Energy for nothing.
Let's keep it between us. Well, you're the one who spilled the beans. That went well for you on the air today, didn't it?
It's all your fault.
You can blame me all you want, but dude,
He goes on and on.
you're the the catalyst
I'm
of
the
everything
asshole.
that happened, not the asshole. I don't call people
It's funny how you
assholes.
came in here with a camera guy.
Of course.
Was he just following you around?
That's what he's doing. That's the job. Do you not know the
They
show?
don't follow you around.
Do you not know the show?
B-roll over there doesn't follow you around all the time.
He does.
I know
He needs
they're
to
yelling
follow
at the
up.
cops.
So,
It's illegal not for the cops
you,
to tell us
I don't know what else to say to you.
But they seem to be
I mean, I think you get it.
practicing the law.
There's not much to
Everybody's
say.
a lawyer.
Yeah,
That's what I said to you yesterday. Howard repeated it. I didn't say a word to Howard. I didn't tell anyone.
Whenever they see a cop, they start
Just keep
spouting
following me
the law.
around to block parties.
We will. We're gonna follow you on the West Coast. Of course we
We're
will.
not going to
Right.
the West Coast.
You tase a guy.
Yes,
right?
you are.
It's like, it's
You're going to
illegal.
Seattle. You're going to Portland. You're going to
We are?
LA. You're going to San Diego. And we're going to be there. And we're going to follow it. And not going to change a thing.
Ronnie, how do you feel about Scott as a performer during these block parties? Do you think he's asking too much or for too much or being a little greedy, the fact that he's even involved in these shows?
Why would he be greedy and
Well,
involved?
sort of what Howard was alluding to, the fact that people would pay $35 to meet.
This whole
with him.
idea was his.
No, that wasn't my idea.
This whole block party thing was his.
No.
He wanted to make money. This was all his idea.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
I didn't
You were the one who came up with the idea. Let's go on the road.
I didn't have block party. I was going to host, and all of a sudden it was the Ronnie's block party.
Well, that's Shuli.
Well, you know, I wasn't
That's
my idea to have
goddamn
a
Shuli.
fucking
That's
block
not
party.
me. Well, you wanted to make money and go on the road, right or wrong?
I wanted to make money. I didn't say go on the road.
Oh, well, how you gonna, was it gonna, the money was going to come here and they were going to drop it in your lap?
Yes.
No, that
We're doing
didn't.
nothing.
That didn't
We're gonna do
happen.
nothing.
That didn't happen. So we went on the road instead. Scott wanted the money to come here, and fall into his lap, I guess.
Is Scott's
But it didn't work that way.
Just keep making up.
I'm not making up anything. This was all your idea to make money, correct?
No, it wasn't all my idea.
That's what Shuley told me right from the beginning.
It wasn't all my idea.
Well, dude, I'm just telling you, I'm not lying. I'm telling you what Shuley told me. That this was your idea from the beginning to let's get some comedy shows going. Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
Talking to me?
Yes.
Wrong.
All right, well, then you have to take this up with Shuley because this is what I was told. And I said, cool, I'm in. You know, let's see what happens. So, do I think he's greedy? How could I think he's greedy when I was under the impression this was his idea?
Well, Howard seems to think he's delusional.
Well, that's Howard's opinion. That's not my opinion.
Well, that's why I'm asking your opinion.
Hey, I'm just as fucked up as he is. I'm not saying that I'm great at this. But you know what? We're doing our thing.
On the other hand, is Scott justified in feeling resentment towards Howard TV?
I don't give a fuck about Howard TV either, to be honest with you. I don't give a shit about you guys. You don't care about me. You stick it up my ass all the time also. Who gives a fuck about you? All of you guys.
Well, you're all about us.
You're all about that Fenimore motherfucker out there in the hall and all you guys, man.
I was asking about Scott's resentment towards us.
Who gives a shit about you guys? Howard TV is all about sticking people under the bus. That's what it's all about.
It comes from the leader.
The leader, Doug Pander-eyed Goodstein.
Pander-eyed?
That's right.
There have been several moments over the past year or so where you vented or expressed displeasure with Doug Goodstein.
No shit. Yeah, I'm 61.
Is this all about your...
I am only telling him what you tell me about your boss.
They would come out of the inkwell too, right? They would do the inkwell.
No, for real. Why are you so upset at him? Just because he's the head of the class? He should be...
He runs the operation. He's in charge. He's the honcho. He likes to throw people under the bus. He has to pay for it sometimes.
Yeah, and then there's Greg Carmel.
Whoa. Stop the clock. Don't bring me into this.
Another bus driver.
What did I do?
He drives automatic and stick, this guy. He's a regular bus driver.
He loves stick. I know.
Throws people under the goddamn bus.
Seen him in Vegas.
He's right here, my dear. So.
No, but I've seen you react this way towards Doug several times. Do you think you're too harsh on him? Do you think all of your ire gets directed towards him, and it's not justified?
No, I think that I've given Howard TV plenty of content over the years, and they can treat me sometimes with a little,
respect.
Respect. That's right. I demand respect. I demand it.
Okay. All right.
Do you think you'll step back from this in a few weeks and the holidays are rolling around?
No, he'll never step back.
You'll see Doug. You'll give him a handshake. You guys will share a drink or something.
I'm not mad at Doug. I just had to talk with him and we're fine. I'm mad with you. You don't get that camera in my face. I told you not to use the tape.